door's locked.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do the first half and I'll do second? You can see them warm up. Yes. Jane Curran, ball boy!
Until we see green. So, and then rebound. Same thing as well. Should be green. Awesome.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm just getting that scoreboard up as well. Stars Gladiators, yep. First quarter, gonna make sure the quarters are right this week. I know the guys are filling in, but yeah, just make sure the scoreboard's all good this week. Hello everyone and welcome to Greenway Oval in Tuggeranong. A big day for football here with many playoff implications to come. We have the Gladiators and the Stars ready to line up. But first, we also have our mental health round for the American Football ACT League. I'm Manjot Melly, joined as always by my guy, Matty Connor, who just ran up to get here. Matty, how's it going?
Mate, look at that. Not even puffed after the stadium steps, mate. I've been in a high state of fitness, having to try to keep the show rolling a little bit, because we missed you very much last week, Manjot, but we were very lucky to spend some time with both great wide receivers, Damo Smith and James the Red Bull Henneke, but also we're joined by Jake Humphries from the Gladiators as well, who's not playing at the moment through injury. But we managed to get by, mate. We nickled and dimed it, but we got there.
Yes, Matty. And so I was just saying before you came, we're going to have a mental health round today. We're going to have a minute's silence for those who have passed away from suicide and from mental health conditions and everything, Matty C. It's a big day in the calendar.
It is.
As the captains line up, we're just going to wait for this minute's silence. So we'll get the toss first. Yeah, we'll just get that toss first. Matty C, just before we begin. So captains for the Gladiators, number 19, Luke Hall, number 6, John Butterfield. You have number 29, I believe Tim Silver. Number 55, you've got Kane Emery. Oh, number 29, Kane Mills, shall I say. And for the Stars, you've got George Dodden, number 23. Just trying to see a few more of those names there, Matty C.
Tom Matthews is 76, 51, Adrian Valadez, and number 20, Tyreek Lee, in his first week as a captain. Good on him.
It's great for those captains there. So we've got the minute silence now.
Try this left one. It's a 35. Oh man, I love it.
So it is blue round here at the Gridiron. We're supporting a local charity, I Got You, Manjot. We'll actually get to talk to Lisa, the founder of the charity, at halftime as well, which we're looking forward to. You may see on the stream here, I Got You printed on the ground in front of the field. It's a reminder of who we're supporting today, and just in support of mental health awareness and suicide prevention. Come to the ground. Absolutely come to the ground. One, you'll get some great gridiron, but two, the team from I Got You are here with a whole bunch of information and merchandise as well to try and help support their cause, but also all the proceeds that go through the canteen today are also going to support I Got You. A terrific cause, mate.
Yes, indeed, Matty C. And look, it's one of those rounds I think a lot of teams around the league have said it's really been needed. A lot of players have been going for a lot of mental health issues recently as well. So big shout out there to all the players, all the families, and everyone who's going through something at the moment. Just to let you guys know, you're not alone today, and we're all here to support you. As we're here for kickoff, Matty C, of this big game.
It is a huge game for implications, man. Right? You got the Stars who won this first week. They led the league after the first week because of how results went. And it has been tough sledding since because they've played both grand finalists twice and haven't come away with any result from them. So they've got this one circled as a way to potentially stamp a ticket into being unable to be shifted from third place if they can continue to work hard. But the Gladiators also acutely aware this is kind of a pseudo-final in a lot of ways.
Yes, and the Stars looking to punch a ticket into the playoffs, you would say. Of course, still 4 weeks of football to go until then. But they're going to kick this one away, and it's going to be kicked off and fielded here. Here goes Carl Smith, running through, right side. Oh, big hit! Wow, coming in over the top. Brent Williams, Matty C, making his presence known on the opening kickoff. He is back today.
He is back. We noticed him immediately. You'll see him in number 80. He's got a lot of pressure to make sure he doesn't disrespect the number 80 jersey. Oh, Matty C's number. I've had a chance to go over and just let the coaching team know over there if he's not playing well by halftime, they've got to change his number. But yeah, it's good to see him back. He will bring a bunch of experience to this team, knowing that they're missing Mason McGuinness, so they're missing size, but experience always helpful for a new team.
Yes, and Bailey McManus awaits the snap. The first offensive play from scrimmage as they line up with 2 receivers at the top of the screen and a tight end. He's going to run on the first play. McManus, left side. He's got a good gain there, Matty C. He'll bring up that 2nd and 3.
Yeah, very patient run. It's good to see him immediately with the confidence to go and run too. He's had a pretty tough start to his career as a starting quarterback in this league. He was out last week, didn't play a snap, and he was not dressed to play last week. So it's good to see him back with confidence, and I think he having good performance will be very key to this Gladiator side putting up the sort of performance that could get them the win and put them back sternly in the conversation for 3rd place.
Indeed, and 2nd down here, coming up, 3 yards to go. McManus with that 7-yard run to start off the game. 2 receivers either side. He's going to go back to throw, looking over the middle. Flag comes flying in, but he's going to run and slide for the first down. Good
Just
gain
check on
about
that
4.
flag, though. Check on that flag. Because it's around about the line, and you can imagine often it's going to be against the offense. It looks like it'll get wiped off there. And you can see a great piece of work from Bridgestock to get penetration on that left side of the line, really put pressure on the right side of the line defender for the Gladiators, and he didn't have a lot of option but to try and hold him. Otherwise, he was through on McManus.
Yep, as we've got the flag here, Matty C. Let's just check. It's probably going against the Gladiators. It's going to be about 2nd, and they're just estimating a legal procedure, Matty C. So about 2nd and 8 coming up. So huge game here, Matty C. A penalty like this is something a coach does not want to have to start the game.
Not the best place to start, but you know what? It's not dead set. 2nd and 8. It's the equivalent of having a short run on first down instead of a handsome run on first down.
So McManus awaits the snap. Stars bring the blitz. Goes up for Bennett. A good catch there. Will Bennett, Matty C. We've been very interested by him in so far this season.
Yeah, he has been quite good. He's definitely had... he's a good target because he's tall. He's got the big red helmet on. He's had his lumps, though. He dropped one going over the goal line a couple of weeks ago in a game where they kind of had to have a result and they kind of let them get away. But it's good to see him with confidence. Getting the ball in his hands early, I think, will be good for his confidence. And first pass, first completion for Bailey McManus. We love that. Gain of 5.
3rd and 3 here. So we've got 2 receivers at the top, 2 receivers at the bottom. Butterfield in the backfield with McManus.
Low snap.
McManus gets it to Butterfield at the end, but here goes the push. Oh, he's got it. He's just snuck over that first down marker, Matty C.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And a low snap, that play looked like it was going nowhere. When Butterfield had contact made, he was at the line of scrimmage. It took all the determination in the team to try and get the momentum back up and get him over that line, and they did it.
Yeah, wow, what a push from the offensive line, Matty C. You can see some of the big boys up there really making their presence known, including many of the right side of the offensive line. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Gladiators. Their opening drive with their first down. They're going to get it to Butterfield again, and the push comes through. He will get a loss of 1. It could have been a loss of 3, Matty C. They did well to reduce the losses.
Yeah, that center of the line collapsed really quickly, and it really didn't give Butterfield anywhere to go. So he's done well to turn that into a minimal loss. Mate, they're going to be working very hard out there. It's quite still, and that's some very direct sun. We're going to get very little cloud cover today. It's going to be quite warm. It's been interesting to see how, the energy when he gets the ball in his hands of John Butterfield, how he keeps that energy up for the whole day.
So Butterfield again in the backfield with McManus awaiting the snap. 2 receivers at the top and 2 receivers at the bottom. Here in the shotgun, he's going to go pitch it. Here goes Butterfield. He's running through that right side. He stays in bounds. You get that first down. A big hit over the top again from Williams, but it won't stop him getting the first.
Wow, that was excellent too, because as he got around the edge, he saw he had time to change his momentum and get up the sideline, and he had a lot of space up that sideline. He did just enough to get to that 45-yard line going in now. They started that play on the 44 coming out, 11-yard gain, first down, and now they're in the money end of the field.
So Brody Norris now in the backfield. We've seen him play very well in the defensive end of the field the last couple of weeks. He'll be at running back, the first down and 10 coming up from the 45. 2 receivers either side. The Stars, meanwhile, they'll line up in the 4-3 formation on defense as McManus gets taken, and he won't get back to the line. He'll lose 4 yards. A great, just really, Matty C, when you get bear hugged there, just hard to get past Sandy Maskell-Knight.
Yeah, and that play broke down so quickly. It just had nowhere to go. There was nowhere to go forwards, there was nowhere to go sideways. Both those edges came off so quickly, and Maskell-Knight's a big guy. If he gets a little bit of a second of time before you can react, you're just not going to slow him down, and that's the case over there. It's going to be a tough job on the left end of that line for Kane Emery today.
So second down, about 14 yards to go here. So 2 receivers either side here. And there's a bit of movement early, and it's going to be a false start against the offense. Wow, Matty, see, 2nd and 19. That's a very long way to go.
Yeah, it's a pity, right? Because any time you lose down yardage on your first down, it makes it so much harder to get where you need to go. You've got one less play generally, and a lot longer to go. So now you double that. It's a tough ask, but what you do here is you just go to a play of comfort, something that can just soar a bit off and give you options on third down. So I'd like to see them go to a play that they've got high comfort in.
So 2nd and 19 coming up. So got 2 receivers either side. Got Bennett moving to the tight end formation now. And you got the 4-3 defense for the Stars. McManus back to throw, looking under pressure from Williams, has to throw this away. Oh, was it caught? No, Bennett just could not stay in bounds, and he dropped it over the sideline.
Yeah, he did. It was a nice pass in the end because he actually got it in the hands of one of his own players. But sadly, it just kind of falls harmlessly to the ground. It's going to bring on 3rd and 1,000,000 though here, Manjot. And at this stage, it's going to be so difficult to make the yardage up, right?
Yes.
But you kind of got to look yourself in the face and go, well, 3rd and 19, that's kind of death sentence. I like that they went for a flood play and they tried to expose maybe some gaps in this defense to try and saw off a bunch of that yardage. If they catch that now, they're down to 3rd and about 8. So it's good to see them having a go, but I think this will be a safe play. Punt it away.
Yeah, so 3rd and 19. Boy, that right side of that Stars defense, so you got Williams and Simmons rushing off the edge. That's a good addition for this team. As McManus under pressure from that same side, gonna throw it up for Bennett. Oh, it's almost intercepted, almost caught. Matty C, there's a lot going on there.
That was a lot. Yeah.
Wow, Bennett had his hands to it, just missed out.
Yeah, and a drive that had 2 nice first downs on it now comes to an end, and you end up losing quite a bit of yardage on those 2 penalties. So the whole drive only, with the penalty yardage, two 5-yard penalties on it, ends up only being about a 13-yard gain after they did so many positive things. But I like seeing McManus get his first pass completed. Nice to see Butterfield running like his hair's on fire. That's not the end for the Gladiators. They just need to get this ball downfield now and put up a good defensive stand, and we'll see what they can do.
So let's see. Indeed, Matty C is Luke Hall returning today. The Gladiators not set. It's going to be an illegal substitution that marches them back to 4th and 24. So Luke Hall, Matty C, good to see him back out there too. One of them guys they've really missed on defense especially.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. He is a leader of this team in so many ways, right? They'll even run him out there on offense sometimes to play sort of a tight end role or to help firm up a line. He makes his bread and butter on the defensive side, but he does so much of this work too. Special teams for this club run through Luke Hall.
As he gets a low snap,
Lovely
but he's
kick.
going to get a good spiral on that punt. And it's going to get fielded here. Oh boy, breaking through tackles and coming through is Hardy. And Lockie Hardy is going to get taken down in the end by Kyle Smith. But not before he got back to the 36-yard line. A good return.
Yeah, a great return. In fact, he's going to get marked at 37. That's a 19-yard return for Lockie Hardy. He's been their best receiver the last couple of weeks too. Admittedly, there's been not a lot of passing offense in the last 2 weeks, but he's had 2 catches for north of 40 yards both weeks, and I'd be expecting them to go to him early and often.
So here comes that 1st and 10, Matty C, and you'd think, with the way the Stars started out last time against the Gladiators, this is a big series in the game.
Yeah, you'd like to see them, same thing. I just want to see them execute well. We spoke to Matt Marshall before the game, and he said, result, I just want to see improvement. He said that all year. I like to think he still wants the result, but he has just been speaking so much about the way the team's been improving. I think pound for pound, this is a good chance to show that they are really worthy of this 3rd spot that they're currently sitting in.
So 2 receivers at the top. It's George Dutton back to throw, going deep on the first play, and it's caught! It is caught! Oh, what a catch, Matty C. It's Reese Neves. He is back in the league. First game this season.
Unbelievable catch. And just the patience to watch that thing come dropping in over his shoulder. He makes a 33-yard catch on the very first play of the game. We've seen barely over 50 yards of passing offense from this team in the last 2 weeks. Immediately you bring Reese Neves back in, who was on the roster last year. He's just made an immediate impact. He couldn't ask for a better start than a long first down to open this drive.
What a weapon he is, and he shows it on his first play back after taking some time off so far this season. 1st and 10, hand off. Here goes Williams, his first carry back as well. He returns today, beats Pinocchio. He's going to get dragged down by 4 guys, Matty C. That's how much it takes to stop him.
Yeah, I don't want to be the one stopping him, so he's definitely doing my old number 80 proud straight away. He's got an 8-yard gain there, and he did a great job. What I like to see there too is, so Pinocchio realises going high on Brent Williams, not smart. So he gets low, and while he doesn't bring down Big Brent Williams, he does enough to slow him down, and that's when the gang tackle, you can rely on the rest of your defence to turn up and stop him. How many yards does he gain after Pinocchio gets brushed off there? 0. So actually, while he doesn't affect the tackle, he makes the tackle effective.
So I believe it's timeout here, Matty C, to Stars. Just going to have a look through the footage again just to make sure. But Matty C on the sideline here, we've got Henry Bridgestock being looked at by the medical team as well. This is a big loss already for the Stars if he isn't going to come back out.
Yeah, he's looking okay over there. So we'll just see how that all winds up. We've got a great team looking after our players, and they come off with little nicks, cuts, or bigger concerns. He's just getting a hand taped up. I'd look at that, so maybe just discomfort. It's amazing how fast you can hurt your hand in this sport too, because all the grabbing, pushing, stiff arming people, and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just so easy to push yourself in harm's way.
Just coming out of that timeout there, Matty C. Didn't get a signal there for who that timeout was charged on, but we'll just think it was the Stars in the end. But 2nd and 2 coming up here. Could be probably 2nd and 1. We'll probably give Williams the credit for an
Give
extra
him 9?
yard.
Okay, we'll give him 9.
Give him credit for the extra yard there. 2nd and 1 coming up. So here goes a quick pass, and here he is again, Reese Neves. Oh, he goes through Norris. Can he get to the goal line? Boy, it takes so many guys to stop him, but they're in goal-to-go range. Reese Neves, Matty C. Wow, he is having a great start.
Yeah, it is fantastic. They've got a first down out of that one. Neves catches the ball straight away, immediately looks downfield, puts a really good stiff arm on the first player. The Chains are trying to move to the right spot here. We're going to be marked first to go at a roundabout. It looks like just on the 7-yard line, it's looking like.
First down and goal to go here for the Stars. Handoff, Williams through the middle, has one man to beat, and he gets stopped just on the 2-yard line.
Wow, so he's going to gain about 5 on that run, which, I mean, that is so helpful on the way in from this close to the goal, but we've got a penalty, and they're marching it back 5 yards.
first down and goal here, Matty C from about the 12. So let's see what we can do on this one, Matty C. What would you run here? Would you get back to Neves? Would you get back to Williams? Would you go somewhere else here?
I'm pretty happy giving it to Brent Williams, who's had carries of 9 and 5 so far. So I don't mind the idea of putting the ball back in his hands, getting a little closer, and then starting to make the defense wonder what I'm going to do after that.
So 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. You got Hardy one-on-one at the top of the screen. Williams in the backfield. Masculinite is the blocking. Throw up for Hardy. It's intercepted. Going back the other way to number 27, Matt King, with a big play, Matty C.
Wow. And he had been 2 for 2 going into that. He goes to Lockie Hardy, who's been the hot receiver the last couple of weeks for this Stars side. It's dangerous throwing into an area where the ball can't get hit down. It goes up. And when it's up, it just gives the defender so much time to react. And King, very fast, very experienced player too, Matt King, coming down here from the New South Wales Gridiron League to continue playing after his side wasn't able to field the team this year. And he's made an immediate impact on a red zone drive. Like, you can't ask your defense to make a bigger play at a more important part of the field.
What a play for Matt King to save a certain touchdown, you'd say, and right there on the spot to give his team the football. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming on from the 10-yard line after his return. Back to throw. McManus from his own end zone, incomplete. Just floats out a little too much, basically.
Yeah, just a little too much of a lead on that one. But you can see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to put it into a spot where only his receiver could catch it, or no one could catch it at all.
So 2nd down coming up, 10 yards to go here for the Gladiators. As to wait to snap. So Butterfield in the backfield, got 2 receivers at the bottom, 2 receivers at the top here for...
What a clean drive from these guys. They had 3 offensive penalties in the last drive, including one on the 4th down punt. I just want to see them be cleaner.
Oh, that one is not clean. Simmons came through with the tackle, as well as Norris. Big boys off the edge there, and low snap really does not help.
It's going to lose about 5-6 yards on that one too, so we're most of the way back to the goal line now. With 3rd down, this is a terrible position to be in, pinned so far back.
So 3rd and 14 from 6. Got to get to the 20 to convert. The offense hasn't been going forwards this drive, so let's see what they can do here. McManus back to throw, pitches it. Here goes Butterfield. Oh, he's got some room. Going through the middle, and boy, he is close. I think he got that, Matty C. What a run from Butterfield. It's a 1st down.
Gosh, they needed 15. He gets them 15. What an excellent run. He's going to get marked right on the line to gain. And he just found space and made moves. Really impressive from John Butterfield. Look at that. 1st down.
What a cut that was as well, Matty C. Coming from the backfield. He had like about 3 or 4 guys to beat, but that one cut beat them all.
Put that right foot in the dirt, and then his next step was fast. That makes a difference.
What a play from Butterfield. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 here from the 20-yard line. So a receiver at the bottom of the screen, 2 receivers at the top. Bennett in the tight end formation. Back to throw here. McManus looking for Butterfield, incomplete. Just out of his space again, Matty C. I think that is going to be a core of their game plan today.
Dangerously close, and you do the right thing by setting that receiver up and back in field to clear that space out for Butterfield to run into, and the ball just floated a little out of his reach. He had the the very familiar footsteps of Grant Clark right behind him too, so he had to make sure he caught it in stride. If he slowed down at all, he was going to get whacked.
So 2nd down, 10 yards to go here from the 20. So the 4-3 formation here for the Stars to counteract the shotgun formation for tight end for the Gladiators. Butterfield in the backfield. Manus gets the snap. Clean one. And he's going to run through the middle himself. He's got 1 man to beat. Boy, if he could just shake the tackle there, Matty C. A good tackle as well. I believe that's Son on that play. It'd be 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, about 4 yards, maybe 3. A good run too, because he immediately saw that he had got the that Stars right and Sandy Maskell Knight, he'd rushed forward and took away the lane, but it also meant there was a lot of space immediately behind him to run into, and he was able to plant the left foot and come back towards the centre of the field, through the linebackers and up into the secondary. So he did a great job of adjusting that. We're going to give him a gain of 7 on that.
3rd and 3 here for the Gladiators. Let's see what they can do. McManus looking, dancing around, trying to get past players. Oh,
That
boy.
ball come out?
And it's still going. He's got it, Matty C.
Did that ball come out?
No, it did
No.
not. He held on to it and he pushed forward for the first down.
We're going to see where they mark him because he's close to the marker when that whistle went,
Was he
and they're
down
going to have a
before
powwow
that?
about it. Must have been a helmet come off then because I saw something loose and it's hard to tell. They're just going to powwow about where this play starts and stops, I think. And with Grant Clark's helmet coming off, he has to sit a play out.
Boy, Clark came through with a big hit on that play, Matty C. He slowed down the initial momentum. I think.
Okay, they're not going to give him any gain.
Wow.
And now it's going to be 4th and 3. Punting it away.
Yeah, it's going to be the full progress getting stopped, Matty C. Yeah, that's a tough one to call there, to be fair. But if they blow the whistle for forward progress, you got to stop it there. You can't challenge that. Can't really stop that. So the whistle came through, and it's going to bring up 4th and 3.
And that's it. So we're punting it away. Another drive where they've got a first down, and then they're punting it away. They've had much cleaner drive in terms of penalties, but their offensive line has been having a tough time against the Stars' defensive line.
Great defensive line as well. Low snap again, and Hall's going to make something of it. Pressured by Williams. And boy, Matty C, that snap really made it hard for Hall to get a good punt.
Yeah, and that's going to be spotted out on the 38-yard line going in. So that's a pretty impressive place to get the ball after you started your first drive on your 37 going out and got all the way into the red zone. Weren't able to score, so they've limited the damage.
So 1st and 10 coming up here for the Stars. That interception. Yeah, so interception in the end zone. Matty C is just going to come back after a little bit, just getting a few confirmations here for us on the broadcast, and just going to have a look. 1st and 10 coming up for the Stars. Dutton with Williams in the backfield. Receiver at the bottom of the screen. 2 receivers at the top. Waits the snap. Going back to throw, looking right side. He hits his man in stride for the first down. A great play. The catch and run made there, Matty C, as Matty comes back into it. We've got Clayton Gunning, Matty C, with that one.
Lovely. Just a nice little out route, piece of cake. Clayton Gunning, he's been one of the targets that Dutton has enjoyed going to this year, and the last couple of weeks has been a bit quieter, so nice to see him back in the fold. He picks up, it looks like, to be about a 12-yard gain.
So it brings up 1st and 10 again for the Stars, converting on their first play of both drives so far today. Lining up in the shotgun, they've got Maskell Knight in the H-back, got Williams in the backfield, 2 receivers at the top of the screen, receiver at the bottom. As Dutton, he has to hand that off and dance away from defenders, and he is going to give it to Williams for a gain of about 1.
It's nothing too fancy there. Just cut up the middle and take what you can get. Single-yard gain. Keeps it 2nd and 9. I mean, you're just on script here. You're just outside the red zone on about the 26-yard line. Just not trying to do anything too dangerous here. We've already seen throwing the ball up in a spot where you invite danger. Has brought it. So see how careful they are this time around.
Yeah, it looked like Clayton Hall coming in off the edge as well. He was very fast off the snap, and he affected the timing of that handoff. So 2nd and 9 coming up. The pitch this time. Oh, it's gone behind Williams. He's got to cut up and make a run. He gets past Hawk, but Hawk's initial hit just stops him behind the line when the rest of the team comes over.
They're going to lose 5, maybe 6. It's quite a significant loss given they were sort of on their way in now, and you go from 2nd and 9, which sounds so manageable and not a problem, to now being 3rd and, well, it must feel like a million now. It'll be about 15 yards.
Oh, I don't see anything.
3rd and 15, but we've seen some big plays from them so far today, Matty.
Yeah, we have. We've seen that the opening play was a 33-yard catch. Super impressive to see that the whole Yeah, just their whole offense start with that play when they've had trouble moving the ball in the lead up. So we've got timeout. I didn't see a signal on which team's taking this timeout either, which makes that a little tricky. Whitecap referee not giving us any signal there on which team's taking it. But no, we're going to call that first quarter. That's why we're going to call it quarter.
Third and 15 coming up here. Matty C is just hearing from the Gladiators. That was a quarter break actually, Matty C. Just for confirmation. So that was the end of the first quarter. We're going into the second quarter now. So that's why there was no signal of the time. But yeah, just Gladiators really keying in there on Reese Nees. Just had a couple of them just come up, just find out his number, make sure.
Yeah, who is that? They're saying. So it's and then when you say who it is, they're like, okay, you thought as much. He's one of the guys who's back. Obviously, we talked about Brent Williams, big back as well. It's sort of been noticeable with Mason McGuinness away, but it's handy to have such a big body fill that space. We're talking to Adrian Valadez before the game too. He's one of their defensive captains. So just about, it's a big day for the Stars. If they can win today, it goes a long way to putting them in third. So this is in some ways like a playoff to confirm something that they kind of feel in the team they should already know. Saying, gee, it's so much easier to get up and play without feeling those niggles when you've got something like this on the line. A lot of energy around the club this week.
So third and 15, back to again. Dotted under pressure. Luke Hall comes through with the blitz and the sack. Pushing after the play though, Matty C. Might negate this one. Clayton Hall came in as
madness.
well.
They were going to lose about 6 yards or thereabouts from the snap and the immediate sprint through. And just good contact, but it just kept the play going, and it was unnecessary. And there's nothing malicious in it, but it's a silly play. And what would have been fourth down now becomes first down. There's no way that isn't going to be a first down.
Yeah, and wow, they really were just about to get off the field, Matty C, the defense, after the players. Yeah, Matty, that was a very... It's just after the whistle. Can't do it.
Well, it just went on and on. You didn't need to do it because you already knew the forward progress was stopped.
Yeah.
So as soon as you hear the whistle, you can just let him go. It doesn't matter. He can't make any yards after that. So it's a bit unfortunate because they had done such a nice job of getting to a spot where they were going to be getting this Stars team who had been down in their end off the field and a chance to sort of undo some of the damage that had happened with that first defensive drive where the Stars came down on the Gladiators and kind of punched him in the mouth with two big plays straight away, gained about 50 yards from their first three plays. So a disappointing way to let the Stars team off the hook. You kind of shown who was boss.
Here's Jordan, waiting to snap. Two receivers at the bottom of the screen. Receiver at the top. Alaska Knight. Gunning goes in motion. He's going to hand it off as well to Williams. And Williams is going to get down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we'll give him credit for 7 there. That was a really nice run. He looked like he was going to be stopped much earlier, but he did just a nice move of putting a fend on somebody, and then all of a sudden he had space behind it. And once he got contact again, he continued to fall forwards. Well done there. Well, Greg Clark, who's just down and slow getting up, looking like a lower leg. We've just got time off for that, and the guys are going to grab a quick drink.
Oh, he just got, when he was saying that, Matty, he just got up straight away. It just shows how tough he is.
Well, he didn't want to say, and he's down. I reckon he could hear me from up here. It's a huge chance, don't you reckon? Greg Clark's ears hear everything.
Indeed. Yes, Matty. Just a reminder to everyone, we've got a mental health round today. The I Got You Foundation is here as well. We've got the I Got You symbol on the middle of the field, on the lower sideline here, as well as the I Got You logo as well in the bottom right of our broadcast. And we also have bucket hats and caps as well. Matty, we've got some displayed as well on our broadcasting table.
We do. It's a great charity, and that mental health awareness and suicide prevention is so important in our society these days. And, the world doesn't stop and give people much time, so we're taking the time to throw a spotlight on that.
Oh, just incomplete there for Lockie Hardy to bring up 3rd and 3, Matty.
The next foundation too, I Got You. We know that we're going to be talking to Lisa, who's the founder of the foundation, at halftime in today's game. Very special charity because it has a very family beginning with Lisa, but we'll explore a bunch of this with her at half time. So come on down to the gridiron because, one, we've got a lot of resources and information, got great ways to support the charity, and also all the funds that go through the canteen today are also going to support I Got You.
So 3rd and 3 coming up here. Hall showing blitz again. Let's see if he brings it. He will back off this time. The pass goes to Hardy. He juggled it incomplete. 4th down and 3.
He needed to sell that with his eyes, he did. He could have almost gotten away with that one. But yeah, that one just kind of bobbles as you hit the ground. As a receiver there, you kind of want to try and sell it a bit. Like, you know that you probably haven't caught it, but it happens fast when you're tumbling around like that. You don't always know whether the ball's hit the ground or not, so you might as well get up and try and sell it in case you can get away with it.
4th and 3 coming up. Yeah, Matty, it looked like we can't see faces from down here. Might have had a guilty look.
I mean, our near line judge, Mitch Taylor, was very fast to wave it off anyway. But if you get up with confidence, you might put a little down in.
So 4th and 3. The Gladiators have got 1 stop so far. They're looking to bring the pressure. The pass, gunning, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Pinoccio's footsteps might have got to his head. The pass was a little high as well, Matty C. It's a very hard catch to make.
Yeah, it is. And he was turning as he was doing it. He's looking back towards the sunny side of the end of the field. So we get towards the middle of the day. That sun's pretty high, but you're trying to track a pretty high ball. It takes a lot of body control in the air to do that. And hits him in the hands. It's one of those ones. He'll think about that later. He really will. He'll know that once it's hit him in the hands, he didn't have anyone draped all over him, that it's his job to catch that, and he'll be thinking about it.
Yeah, we're just seeing Pinocchio run across it. And just sitting on the bench, just was noticing him go towards the medical side, but just where the Gladiators bench with shade is.
Gosh, he was mad about that unnecessary roughness penalty. Oh my gosh.
At least they made up for it. McManus, he is going to get down to the 27 here, Matty C, and he's getting game 7.
Yeah, nice little run. He's really taken it upon himself to be the legs driving this offense. And we've seen that had some success with this in the last couple of weeks with Jesse Date being an option to run the ball. So an extension from that, it's good to see McManus with some confidence to do that. Each of these quarterbacks too had started by completing quite a few passes, and now it's been quite a while since we've seen a complete pass.
So 2nd down and 3 coming up. So McManus, Butterfield in the backfield. Got receivers. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 2 receivers at the top. Handoff, fake, going for Bennett. Oh, what a grab! Can he get there? No, he won't get back to the line, Matty C. Boy, though, he really wanted to show us, Matty, that he has those Odell hands.
What a nice catch. It's a pity that a catch like that goes for -3, isn't it? Gee.
Yeah.
That seems unfair that the better result would have been if he didn't catch it. Like, it's just, that's
Yeah.
not fair.
That is just some athleticism there from Will
catch.
Bennett. Oh,
My mitts were never big enough to do that. I was never doing that.
Yeah. 3rd and about 6. So we've seen the Gladiators convert the first down on their first series of both drives, but not getting past that point of every drive. So here on their 3rd drive, let's see what they can do. McManus, wow, he keeps the trend going. He'll get the first down and even more. Great gain to the 40.
Yeah, he's going to get to the 41 even, so that's even nicer. He'll get credit for about 17 yards, which is really nice. He is a big part of their offense here, and he brings up their 4th first down of the day. They now have more first downs on the day than the Stars.
That's huge, man. You see their first 2 drives got it strung together, a few first downs. Didn't get on the 2nd or 3rd series in each drive, so this is where it's been.
And they've gained 21 yards on this drive already, starting on their 40, mostly by the legs of Bailey McManus.
McManus back to throw this time. He's bailing out of the pocket. Jump pass. Oh, what a ball. And he's going to get caught for the first down. A great ball by McManus, Macy. And a great catch as well by Brett Morgan.
Yeah, lovely. He did a nice job just putting enough doubt in that linebacking core's mind that he was going to run. This is a timeout to the Stars, by the way. And just did a nice job then looking across the middle, finding his man, putting the ball where only his guy could get it. And Morgan, his first catch of the season.
Yeah, Brett Morgan, man, they targeted him on a couple of plays early on. Luckily, you have the legs to run down there and find out what his number is as well. Thank you. Right
Yep,
before his first catch.
That's right. Quickly ran down during the change of possession at the last punt. That was the idea. Get down there, get back. This is interesting to see now because they've completed for another first down. So they've got 5, and 2 of them are on this drive. They've kind of been their own worst enemy in a lot of ways too because they've given up 30 total penalty yards. This is something I'm trying to track as many stats as I can, and each week I try and see if I can track a new one. So I'm trying to track penalties and penalty yards on top of the other stuff this week. And mate, that was fantastic to see because 3 of their penalties have been 5-yard penalties that have hurt their offense. So good to see them on this drive, been clean with the penalties and doing positive things with the ball. McManus has completed both his attempts and he's also run for 23 yards.
Damn, those interns that Matty start to rework it overtime. They're trucking penalty yards and penalties these days.
Yeah, they're working hard. All my assistants, Brittany 1, Brittany 2 and Brittany 3. They also get me coffee. They make sure that the room is at the exact right temperature. Only blue M&Ms this week.
It's back to throw. McManus under pressure gets into Butterfield, who falls forward for a gain of 3.
I reckon he's only got 1. The ball was started on the 41. It looks like he's going to go to the 42. That's a pity because it was a nice catch from Butterfield. And a really nice pressure by Tyreek Lee coming off that left edge. He's in that yellow helmet and he is playing on the end of that line, which is new to him. He's usually been either a corner or a safety, so for him to be on the end of that line and moving like that is a good sign for this defense.
So 2nd and 9, that is a great defensive line, as we've been saying. I see Williams, Simmons, now you've got Lee. 2nd down and 9. The quick pitch, here goes Butterfield in space. This is where he does his most work, and he'll get the first down. A flag comes flying in. There was a block out there, Matty C, that might be a bit questionable.
Yeah, it may be. He would have done enough to get right to the line to gain. So we'll see where this penalty is and how many yards it is. But they have had a tough time with penalties today. That's going to be their 5th penalty against, and they're already marching backwards.
Wow, Matty C. That was a
Mason,
tough one
you want
there
to say
for
something into this?
the Gladiators. They're
Penalty.
going to get about 5 yards, you'd say, taken off them. So 2nd and 14 coming up.
That's a pity there because Butterfield, who last time he had the ball in hand, gained 15 yards on a 3rd and 15, gets an 11-yard gain there, sorry, 10-yard gain there, and it has a bunch of it wiped off by penalty. It's just such a pity.
Yeah, and that's where it could be costly for them. They've had some great momentum on this drive, Matty C, but timeout and penalty now might be killing it. Let's see what could happen.
40 penalty yards on 5 penalties. It's a pity.
Here goes McManus. Under pressure, dancing around. Oh, Butterfield makes a catch. And Butterfield turning off. He'll get about 3 or 4 on that one.
He's done well to wrestle and fight to get himself back to being in about a 3rd and 10, almost 3rd and 11 kind of range. And Butterfield gains back probably about 3 yards for them there. And it's nice to see McManus has been completing at such a high rate in this series. He was 1 of 5 coming into this this drive. He's completed all 4 of his passes on this drive. Plus, trucked it a bit with his legs. They're moving the ball pretty well. It's just the penalties are killing them. They're 3rd and 10 now. They would have had a first down earlier.
Here we go. 3rd and 11 coming up. Gladiators. This is a big play for them, Matty C. They've had some good momentum on this drive. Can they convert? Let's find out. McManus, Bennett goes in motion. Everyone going fast. And Maskell Knight will eventually get to it. And boy, oh boy. Some pushing there, Matty C. At the end, it's going to be a penalty. Boy, that, again, Matty C. We saw that on the last drive. And now you got players coming in now with some pushing. Just they're resting for the football after the whistle. You saw a couple of Gladiators come through. Yeah, just a mess there.
Yeah, a bit of discipline, right? So, and you could hear from all the way up here, you could hear Coach Matt Marshall losing his mind about the contact on the quarterback as the whistle was blowing, saying, "Let him go, let him go." And yet he continued, and he's brought the player off the field to do a bit of coaching with him now, but it was completely unnecessary, and we've seen now 1 each way. Again, that would have been 4th and 2 million. Like, they just never would have been able to do anything except punt. It's probably going to end up in either having to replay the down or being a first down. My conduct first down. That's a real killer.
Big one there, Matty C. We bring it up to first and 10. First and 10, Matty C. That is huge. They only gained 2 yards. Only gained 2 yards after the whistle as well. That's after the play. Bring up 15 yards and only gained 2 yards now.
Shows you how painful that is, right? Because that would have been fourth and about 26, 27. Just crazy to me. So it's no wonder then. You could hear from here, and we are 100 yards away from Coach on the far sideline, and he was very passionate about stopping the play when the whistle went.
So here is the snap. It's gone a little low there for McManus, Matty C. Those snaps, Matty C, are a bit brutal right now.
Yeah, and not much you could do on that one except fall on it, because these defensive ends have been coming off so fast and getting that contain and then being able to hone in on the quarterback so quickly, you really didn't have any other option.
So second and 14 coming up here. Just getting set here, the Gladiators. Going a bit more of an up-tempo offense. McManus, it looked like he wanted to pitch it to Butterfield as well. But he's going to get taken down. That middle of that defensive line is really getting to them. Bring up third and 17 after a loss of 3. So the Stars defensive line getting the penetration. The offensive line really having some troubles there for the Gladiators. So third and 17. Back to throw here. McManus dancing around, throwing it up in, almost intercepted. Bennett came through to save the day for the Gladiators, and boy, it just was in the arms there of Hardy. It was actually in Valadez's arms there. So here it is, 4th down and 17 coming up. So 4th and 17 coming up here. So Hall will punt this one away. Just a little known commentary as well. Our guy Matty C just got to duck out for a little bit, but he'll be back at some point in the second half as well. So 4th and 17 coming up. So Hall going to kick this one away. Very spiraling punt. And here's Hardy watching that one go down to the 5. Wow, good punt there by Luke Hall. We'll set up 1st and 10 from the 5. Great. Here, as I got Tyler McShane as well. Tyler, how's it going today? You're filling in for Matty C as well.
Yeah, just got to do some stats for him while he ducks out real quick. So I have to do these after the game anyway to figure out MVPs. But here I am trying to figure it out on the fly like Matty does.
Yeah, how does it feel with the MVP calculations as well? How much time does it take after a game to do the stats?
So basically I've got to watch every play for every game back again and calculate. The biggest part is figuring out what numbers they are. Sometimes on camera it's a little bit difficult, like it is sitting from here for you guys. It takes basically the time of each play again. Sometimes I'll stop it, figure out who they are. So another 4, 5, 6 hours depending on the game.
It's good work you guys doing there with the stats and everything. We've got 1st and 10 coming up here. Tyler, we're going to see you out there later today?
Yeah, I'll be back. Not meant to be, but I'll be back.
Here it is. A quick pitch here. Williams, he gains his own goal line. He's going to lose some yards to bring up 2nd and 12. How have you found this game so far, Tyler?
It's a pretty dynamic game at the moment. It's run heavy, obviously. They're both pretty big body teams that have limited numbers, let's say. So they have to run the ball. It runs the clock down a little bit for them. And just, I guess, batters and bruises the other team to try wear and tear their way through down the line. And
how important will the first score be now that you're saying that as well?
Given the defensive shutouts at the moment, it's going to be very, very important in the long run.
2nd and 12 coming up here. So Dodden awaiting the snap. We've got 2 receivers at the bottom. Masculine in at the H-back at the top of the screen. Back to throw. Dodden, he's got to bail out of the pocket. Pinocchio with the big pressure to start it off. Oh, he gets past Norris. He's dancing around the sideline, but he did step out there. And he's going to be out around about the 10-yard line, bring up about 3rd and 4.
That was a pretty good run. A lot of it was a bit of dancing on the sideline, so great job on him.
Yeah, looks like about 3rd and 3, you would say, so a gain of about 9.
Great effort by George there. He is an athlete.
So we've got 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. That's Reese Neves and Clayton Gunning. Receiver at the top of the screen is Hardy. Got a H-back at the top of the screen as well as Maskell Knight. Luke Hall showing blitz here for the Gladiators. He's brought it before in this game. Let's see if he's going to bring it again. He won't. He's going to go back to throw. Blitz came from Pinocchio. It affected the timing. Just floats a little bit too fast. 4th down coming up. Pinocchio off the edge. With that blitz, just forced the clock in Dodden's head to go off a little bit early.
He's a great coverage player for Pinocchio, but something that's a bit underrated is his blitzing ability. He's smaller, he's quick, and he's a fantastic tackler.
4th down coming up. 3 yards to go, and the punt team comes out here for Stars. So we've seen Maskell Knight punt it many times this season.
He can absolutely smoke that ball.
Especially for a big guy like him. It's been great. A great revelation, shall we say.
Yes, it definitely has. It's going to be a fun punting battle, actually, in this game. If they do have to punt on 4th downs, both teams, they've got 2 great punters in Hall and Maskell Knight.
Definitely. And low snap. He
still gets it away.
Yeah, he's done a good job to get it out around about the 30, where the shadow was from our angle, looks like. To get the ball around the 30-yard line. Tough job in the end zone. He's done well.
Fortunately, that was a bit of a shank because it was a low snap, but he was still able to get boot the ball, so they're not on the 5-yard line. That's all that matters.
Yeah, so this one will be at the 21, so the Gladiators' best field position of the day so far. As Matt would say, he always keeps track of the field position, the drive starts.
Yes, he does. Don't expect that from me.
Don't worry, Tyler. You're a man of many hats. You're the president of the league. You play for the Centurions. You've got a lot going on. Can't expect too much. 1st and 10 coming up here. McManus, he's going to take off. Can he get to the end zone? He will. Touchdown! Gladiators! The Gladiators are on the board. What a run from Bailey McManus. The team huddles around him. A great rushing touchdown. 21 yards.
That is fantastic. Like we were saying before, it's important to get the first score. He's got one. They're on the board. That is a fantastic run, weaving his way all the way through. Looked like many times in there he was about to be tackled.
So going to go for 2 here. So going for 2, and let's see what they can do. Got McManus and Butterfield, both of them been doing really well in the running game. That's why they've got the lead. Big offensive line. Under center here, McManus. He's going to push his way through for 2, but the flag came flying in. We'll have to see what the flag is for.
It's on the sideline, Judge. It's looking like it might be offside or false start, sorry. Yes. They'll take him back. Does make it a bit more difficult for the 2-point attempt, though.
It's going to be 7 yards for 2 points.
And when you're about 2 yards away from the line, it makes it... Your playbook is open. There's a lot of things you can do just to grab those 2 yards. 7 yards is a bit more difficult, but it does open up the passing plays a little bit more.
So here is a big play.
I wouldn't be surprised to see an outside run of sorts to try and outrun the Stars defenders to the end zone.
McManus is in the shotgun this time, awaiting snap from 5 yards back. Got Butterfield in the backfield. See what they can do here. Going back to throw, looking, just a little short of his receiver there, and he's looking for Casey on that one, but that one is going to fall short, and we are going to go to the kickoff. So, Tyler, big games so far. We've seen a lot out of these two teams over the last 4 weeks. You've had to play both of them twice. What have you seen from both teams so far this season?
Well, for the last, let's say, 10 or so years that I've been played against the Gladiators the whole way through. They've always been a big bruising team that can just run it down your throat. This year they do have the benefit of having McManus with them. I believe he's a rookie this year, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, so although he's a rookie, he's playing out of his skin. He's doing a good job with the passing threat. Even if there's not as many completions, the passing threat is always going to be there now, so you can't just force the run. From the Stars, they're just such a fresh team. I went and helped coach them a little bit ago. And they're a fresh team, they're enthusiastic, ready to go all the time. And it just seems like they love playing the game, which is a great benefit to help try win. Yeah. With Reese back, they might have a great shot at the passing attempt, and with George in the helm, they can do anything.
Yeah, wow. I mean, we saw that on the first play of scrimmage as well, from that quick pass there to Neves on a deep one. Let's see what they can do on this return the Stars. Luke Hall's going to kick this one. Don't rule out an onside kick. And oh boy, it did come up to that point. A
Darcy
great
Mansfield with the return.
Yes, Mansfield, right there. Good return. He did go backwards, but the most important thing is he set them up with good field position.
Yes, he got the ball. That was actually probably one of the most perfect onside kicks that I've seen. A little squib kick about the 10-yard. That was a great kick by Luke Hall to actually keep it in. It looked like it was going to bounce towards the sideline, but popped straight up. It was quite nice to watch, actually.
Yes, and I was just about to say, don't rule out the onside kick, because they did that in the opening kickoff of the first game of the season against the Stars. You know the Gladiators love to do it, just to be able to get an extra possession or two. Looks like they just missed out that time, but Mansfield on the spot there for the Stars. So 1st and 10 coming up here from the 45, got to get to the other 45 for the first down. Back to Fred, here goes Dutton. Over the top, Neves! Oh, incomplete! Boy, he had his chance there. And you were calling for that play as well, Tyler, just a moment ago.
Yeah, Reeves is an athlete. He just got a bit tied up with the ball in the air. It is a hard one to track when you're running downfield, looking back for the ball like that.
Yeah, it looks
Perfectly
valid.
led ball there by George to the outside with the cornerback playing inside. It was a great ball, just unfortunate.
2nd and 10 coming up here. Really showing some warning signs there that combination could be something to watch throughout this game. 2nd and 10.
Reeves got his jersey everywhere. Somebody needs to help him out.
It's Dutton, back to throw, looking, going for knees again, incomplete. Boy, that was a dangerous ball with Morgan Hurst also lurking there in coverage. He was the closest to that ball again.
Morgan is not somebody you want to be throwing to.
He's got that speed, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He's also got the skill with ball in hand. So if he did get a hold of that, there's something could be going wrong for the Stars.
3rd and 10 coming up though for the Stars after that near miss. So a couple of players going to Reese Neves. Must be listening to you there, Tyler. He's just trying to get him a bit more involved. Just missing on those couple of ones. 3rd and 10. Let's see what they can do in the shotgun. Dottie waits to snap. He's going to pass quick. Here he is, Reese Neves. He tries to break through the tackle, but great tackle down by Robbie Norris. He's really come through the last couple of weeks here for the Gladiators. Really impressive defensive back as well. Makes a big tackle to make it 4 from 4.
That was a fantastic tackle. They had Brent Williams come flying down to do the lead block for the jailbreak. It was a fantastic screen opportunity, just an even better tackle.
4 from 4. Wow. This is going to be a big play in the context of the game. You'd expect them to go for it. Gladiators expecting them to go for it. We can hear the coaches on the sideline saying they're going, which means they're going to go for it. So here's the pitch. Brent Williams has a mountain to climb. Can he get there? No, he cannot. The stop is made. Turnover. A big tackle made. You saw Luke Hall there. You saw Jack Pinocchio there. The big linebackers doing the job.
Yeah, Luke read that like a fiddle. He saw that come all the way across. He tracked it. Honestly, I don't think he even actually had to make the contact. I think, who's that walking towards us? Number 50.
Yes.
Yeah, 50. He was there. He took on, I think it might have been a double team even. He
As
took
Bayern
down Brent
Monte.
Williams. It was great job. Luke just got to sit there and watch.
The new players, Frank Monte, making the big tackle there. First down coming up.
He's already making an impact, that fella.
So, timeout on the field. I believe this will be Gladiators timeout. Wow, they're turning up today, Tyler. It was a must-win game, you would say, for the Gladiators, considering what we've expected from the season so far, me and Maddie. We've really seen that this game today, we circled both games today as the big day for playoff implications.
Yeah, definitely. For the later on game, my game versus the Wolves, it's going to be. It could end up being a battle for who makes the semis and who gets a bye round. It could not. Could be some upsets with the Stars and Glads coming through beating either team. They both have the opportunity and the skill level to do it. And then for this game, it's win or go home basically for the Gladiators.
Yeah.
Again, they can pull out an upset against one of the other two teams, but this is a game that they need to win to try and give themselves the best opportunity to make semi-finals.
And so far today, they've done a really good job to hang in there.
Defensively from both teams, it has been unreal.
First and 10, I know you're a defense guy, Tyler, so you love that. So first and 10. Coming up here for McManus, two receivers at the bottom. Tight end and receiver at the top of the screen. McManus has to pitch this one. It is a forward pass, technically, I would say. And that one goes out to the 50. So we'll give him a completion for that one, I reckon, Tyler.
Yes, definitely. It was definitely forward, so good job getting it out there. He was under a lot of pressure.
So time is definitely a factor, I would say. They're going to hurry up. Completion of 3 yards there. McManus! Oh, did he fumble that one? No. They're going to whistle that one back. Wow. Brent Williams just fell on that football.
There's a couple of old Firebirds having a cuddle. Did Brent play Firebirds actually?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He always had that Firebirds helmet, I remember the first couple seasons I was commentating. That was going to be a legal participation against the defense. So that no huddle offense really caught the Stars off guard.
Honestly, that's some good coaching. That's really good coaching by the Gladiators.
Been catching them off guard with that all day as well. I do have to agree there, Tyler. There's finding some little wrinkles there. 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Gladiators. McManus pitches. Here goes Butterfield. Some blocking might be an issue. There's a flag down. He's going to get down to the 30. A big run, but the flag comes flying in.
I was going to say, I hope that is a flag. We had Kane blocking Reese in the back. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't go through. You've got to play all the way to the whistle.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at the replay here, the block in the back would probably be a correct call. Yes, it is.
Mistakes are made sometimes. You just got to keep playing. Maybe they missed. Who knows? Just keep going.
That's the mentality, play to the whistle, that you have as well, Tyler.
Yeah, definitely not so much as it's recent, but tired all the time. But I'll try my hardest.
I mean, you still make big plays even if you're tired.
Thank you, man, John.
So 2nd down at about 11, so that was a loss of 9 penalty. Back to throw. Here goes McManus. Under pressure from Williams and Maskell-Knight. Floats it out for Bennett. Oh boy, Will Bennett. You just feel like if they can get the ball to him more, we saw that brilliant one-handed catch earlier.
Yes.
He could be a weapon.
Well, I mean, the Stars did pretty well in terms of positioning on the field. They had Darcy Manfield just behind him and Lachlan Hardy just a bit further behind that at safety. They just weren't quite on the man. So, especially with McManus rolling out, if you see him coming across the field, you should probably get a bit closer into the man coverage.
So that was a 6-yard gain there on the pass. Will bring up 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Just noticing some of your teammates there, Tyler. Just
Yeah, that's a mating call between Jamal and Jamal.
all right, 3rd and 5 going to come up. A big play. What would you run here, Tyler?
Oh, jeez. I am playing receiver today, but I don't have that much of an offensive mindset. Butterfield is always a great option. I think if you're the Stars, you'd try a lockdown. You'd be trying to lock him down. So I think a Butterfield McManus pitch or the like would be a great option because either one could run.
3rd and 5. Big play here again for the Gladiators. They've made some big plays so far in this quarter. Let's see what they can do here again. McManus floats it out. Smith, incomplete, batted down. A great play made there by Bridgestock.
Great coverage. That was fantastic.
Really had to come back for the football as well on that coverage there, Tyler. Just incredible play.
The receiver definitely had him beat a little bit. It was a bit deeper, so the defender was taking him downfield, trying to get there, and had to come back for play on the ball.
This is Bridgestock. Saw him come off an injury. He's checked by the medical tent. Thankfully back out there for the second quarter and makes a big play. 4th and 5 coming up as looks like it's Dave Francis coming off the field.
Wait, let's go up there. And see
Speaking
what
of
it says.
injury, I
It
see
does
over
say
at the
that.
medical tent we've got Father Time himself, Grant Clark, getting all strapped up. Has he been on the field yet? I missed a little bit of the first.
Yeah, he was on the field and we saw him get shaken up by a lower leg injury, which looks like what he's getting worked on right now. We saw him get out though, like straight away. Just as Matty was saying he's down, he got up like straight away.
He'll
But,
never quit.
but he just limped off as well. So
I think that's just his normal gait.
So 4th and 5 coming up here for the Gladiators. You've got Butterfield. Benner's going to line up at tight end here. The receiver at the top, 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. As here goes a high snap. McManus has to throw that one away. Little contact at the end and it's going to be penalized potentially. There's a flag down on the field very late.
I might need to get my eyes checked. Where's that flag?
It is at the bottom of the screen. I saw Mitch Taylor throw that one there. Not sure if it was called in the end. It was a turnover.
Awesome. Turnover. That is a great
And
defensive
that's
call.
halftime as well, Tyler.
There we are. Half time.
So halftime here, Tyler. And we've got the score at 6-0. The Gladiators lead with a 21-yard run there from Bailey McManus to open the scoring in this one. A very tight defensive game. A defensive back like yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Happy to watch it. It's been pretty good. Defensively, both teams have been absolutely killing it. We just got to, I guess, on both ends, keep it going and try to make some connections in the offense.
Definitely. And look, Tyler, big round here. We will have Lisa in a few moments as well from the I Got You Foundation. Just speaking from the league perspective as well, how important was it to institute a mental health round for the league?
Mental health round is very important just in general. It doesn't even have to be a mental health round. Anything, any sort of awareness is great for the community as a whole. Just getting the name and awareness out there about mental health in general. Honestly, let's just say mental health in general. It's a great success in terms of helping families, friends, anyone who's been affected or may be affected. So yeah, just awareness in general is a great thing.
Indeed. And we're just gonna let Tyler go for a moment as he's got a few more things to sort out. As he's a very busy man, we're just gonna get Lisa on in a few moments. We'll be back in just a couple of moments just to speak about everything.
Oh, okay.
Are you coming back in a second?
That was down this way.
Sorry.
No, I'm gonna have
Lane's responsible. I will hit him up.
yeah, for the foundation.
Well,
Yeah,
Mitch has got the
everything should be all. Yeah, as long as the lab is all.
That's all right. Do you want me to?
Yeah, just anywhere along.
Yeah.
Right as well. So, yeah, everything's all good. I'm just preparing myself.
Oh, okay.
Just want to make sure I'm all across it. Big week at university, so it's been ample my preparation. So
Yeah. So how do you know how many people have fun? Oh,
Yeah, just in a month. So yes, I'll just as well. So we have out. We got 6 people.
Okay.
Yeah, so pretty good. Usually during the game, we probably later on, probably have about 400. For me, I just don't think about that.
Yeah.
Always I get nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a webinar once and there was over 400 people registered. And I'm like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Parker not give way with his chicken. Parker wouldn't let you have any of his chicken.
No, I had chicken.
He's like, no, you only get the chips, sorry.
I found it. There was one chicken tender left. I had it. I'm just double chicken.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's just, just don't yeah, because public speaking is one of those things, but I've been getting
Well, I get nervous too. And especially when you're talking about it, you know that it's coming up. And it's, I think it's being known about I'm not going to trust anybody to give us
And then, like, as well, I saw you guys on ABC News last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a very interesting news. I was watching, just watching the whole news, and then I saw something very powerful. And I was like, oh, like to my dad, oh, I'm gonna interview you. Like, and then my dad's like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I was like, I was like, wow, yeah. I don't remember exactly what the story was about, but it's got a mental health bump, I think.
It's well,
you haven't invited me. That's right. I'll be back. Take the day off, take the day off.
CEO
Get this boy!
Yeah, no, I thought it was something along, mental health services getting stressed. I was in the sure, like I was doing some schoolwork, also watching.
And then they probably said, I got you when you went, what?
Yeah, I started, okay, I got paid for a few minutes here now, so today. So basically I have a good day. And messages. A little bit of time, like part-time's about probably about 3 Yes. They're just warming up. Being a camera will sit here and do will be useful.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, yes, go on. Just start. When I come back,
To the line with you, sir. Hey? To the line with you, sir.
Yes, it uses mainly for the hearts. So, yes, yes, got it. You're good?
Can I get a drink, Dad?
Alright guys, we're back here at Greenway Oval. Half-time of this game between the Gladiators and the Stars. It is 6-0, and here we have also been recognising mental health awareness this round. This is our mental health round for the American Football ACT competition. And joining us this week and today as well, we've got the founder of the I Got You Foundation, Lisa. How's it going, Lisa?
Yeah, good, thank you.
And how are you finding your first day out here at the Gridiron?
Well, it's a very busy day, but it seems that the teams are getting very motivated and it looks like good sportsmanship as well.
And how have you found the support for the foundation throughout the day from not just the players and the coaches, but also the crowd and ourselves as well?
Yeah, we've had some really good interest and some questions. So a lot of the, it's not just about purchasing the merchandise, it's about sharing the story and raising awareness of suicide as well.
Yes, and I did want to, before we went any further as well, I do want to just warn the viewers out there, we are going to be discussing themes of mental health, suicide, and just many things that could trigger some people. So if you guys need to step away from the broadcast for a little bit while we discuss this, please do so and take care of your mental health as well. So Lisa, we did want to begin. So how did the I Got You Foundation start?
So I Got You started back in 2021 after my son Josh, who is 25, took his own life to suicide. And from there, we'd found where Josh had written I Got You. So I Got You is 3 powerful words written in Josh's handwriting to start conversations about, checking in on your mate, but also checking in on yourself as well.
Yeah, so what was sort of the first events that you guys had run for the I Got You Foundation?
So when we started, initially we started to, we printed I Got You on shirts and bucket hats, and we would sell it and donate any funds that we raised. We would send them to a community organisation so that they could give back to our ACT community. But now that we've become a not-for-profit and our own charity, we use the funds for raising awareness of suicide through education, through some of our events. And our events are, open to anyone in the community. Sorry, I've got a cough now. Hold on a minute.
No, it's all good, Lisa. All good.
Sorry about that. So our events are to bring the community together. I'm just going to have a sip of water.
No, that's all right. Yes, a very warm day here. I've also, keeping the hydration going is very important. Yes.
So Sorry, all that talking.
All good.
Yeah, so we have we have events where the community can come together, and it could be our trek, it could be our pickleball, and it's about checking in without actually knowing that you're checking in. Sorry, something's gone down the wrong way,
No, that's okay.
but I'm back.
It's okay.
Yeah, so it's about the education pieces where we actually go out to workplaces, share our lived experience of losing someone to suicide, but as well as that, we have toolbox talks where we talk about looking out for your mate, but looking after yourself.
Yes, indeed. And look, where can people go in the community to access the services that you guys have provided as well?
So anyone can log on to our website, which is www.i.u.org.au, and we do have. I'm so sorry. We
No,
do
it's okay.
have like a list of events that people can come to. Our services are like we come to you. So if you wanted us to come to your workplace, you can log on to our website and fill out our form, and then we'll respond to you and come back to you as soon as we can.
Yes, and look, Lisa, where else could people go for help as well, especially if some of the things that we've discussed today have really raised some concerns as well?
Yeah, so if anybody is going through a bit of a challenging time, they can reach out to us and we can connect you to a suitable organisation. But if you're really struggling, you can reach out to Lifeline.
Yes, that number's 13 11 14 for anyone that needs that number as well. We've also got the Kids Helpline, that's 1-800-551-800. The suicide callback service is 1300-659-467, and those numbers are there to support you as well. So, Lisa, thank you so much for joining us. We're just about to get the second half underway. As we got Luke Hall, he's kicking that one off, and Lockie Hardy will watch that roll to the back of the end zone. Yes, and thanks so much for your
Thank
time,
you.
Lisa. And it's great to have you guys out here today for such an important cause for our community and for our players, our coaches, our fans, everyone to hear from you. It's been a great honor.
No worries. Thank you so much.
Thank you. As we get back to the second half. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry I cost you.
No, it's okay. It happens to me too. It's all right. Yeah. Yes, thank you for coming up here. All right, as we're back for the second half, we're just letting Lisa go and continue the great work there of the I Got You Foundation. Those numbers I just mentioned as well, very important for those out there in the community who might be struggling with thoughts of mental health and suicide. So first down and 10 coming up here from the 25. George Dodden awaits the snap. Two receivers at the top, receiver at the bottom. Oh no! That one's just picked up by Brent Williams. He's fumbled it again. Wow, that one is going to be brought back for a loss of 5, 2nd and 15. So 2nd and 15 coming up here. Boy, that was a wild snap that just hit Dodden in the face. And Williams did a great job to get back to it. So second down coming up. 15 yards to go, so don't have a color commentator with me at the moment, guys, so just gonna have to listen to me for a little bit here. 2nd and 15 coming up. Back to throw, Dodden looking, left side, gunning! Oh, he caught onto it at the end! Oh boy, he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 coming up here. So 3rd and 10 coming up after gain of 5. So 3rd and 11 after gain of 4. Just re-spotting that ball there. Just try and keep track of the stats for you guys as well. My guy Matty C, very good with this. So 3rd and 11 coming up here. Dodden and this offense. 2 receivers at the top, receiver at the bottom. Back to throw. Dodden looking. Floats it out their knees with the catch. He won't get the first down. A big tackle made there. Brody Norris decided to go for the man instead of the football, and he makes a big stop. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 2. So 4th and 4 actually bring about the Stars punting unit you'd expect. But who knows, they could definitely go for it. It's a desperate situation. 4th and 4 coming up. So 2 receivers at the top. Dodden can definitely kick it out of this situation as well. No, he's going to hand it off. Williams, he's got a long way to go. The push, he won't get there. Off the push, the Stars cannot get past this tough Gladiators defense. And I'll bring up a turnover on downs. 6-0 lead. Ball at the 31. The Gladiators, they got a 21-yard touchdown in the first half. Ran in by Bailey McManus, and he's going to get the football again. So 1st and 10 coming up here from the 31. Got McManus, Butterfield in the backfield with him. 2 receivers at the top and 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen as well. See what they can do on 1st and 10. As here goes McManus. McManus through the middle, and he is going to just be short of that marker. Be 2nd and about 9. And it looks like one of the tacklers on that play, slow to get up. So we got a 2nd and about 8 coming up. Sorry, 2nd and 2 coming up after 8-yard gain. Just writing down a few things, just keeping track of the stats there for you guys as well. 2nd and 2 coming up here after the 8-yard gain. Got 2 receivers at the top, receivers at the bottom, and got Butterfield in the backfield with McManus. See what they can do. McManus pitches it. Butterfield, he's got to get past a couple of tacklers. Williams brings him down, but not before he gets a gain of 7 for the first down. And Coach Rod, very excited, talking about Gladiators first down on the sideline there. Well done to Coach Rod there. Gain of 7 will get him that first. So 1st and 10 coming up here. So 2 receivers at the top, 2 receivers at the bottom with Butterfield in the backfield. 4-3 defense here for the Stars. Williams brings the blitz. Quick pass goes to Butterfield, incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Bring up 2nd down and 10 here. See what they can do. So 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Bennett's going to line up as a tight end towards the near side. Got a receiver at the bottom of the screen. And here goes McManus looking under pressure. He will be sacked. No, he got out of it. And he gets sacked at the end. No, he got out of it again. Oh my goodness, Bailey McManus. Oh, what a run that was. I thought he was going to get sacked a couple of times. Wow, what a run. 3rd and 4 coming up. Gain of 6 after all of that. What a run by Bailey McManus. 3rd and 4 coming up. 6 yards after breaking through 2 sacks. Got 2 receivers at the top of the screen, 2 receivers at the bottom. See what they can do here. 3rd and 4 coming up. Big play in the context of the game. McManus, handoff, Butterfield through the middle, and is he there? He is short by a yard. 4th down and 1 coming up. This is where games are won and lost. The 4th and 1 plays. The gain of 3, not enough. And he did get it in the end. He did get the 4 yards. They respotted the football. It'll be a 1st down. So 1st and goal to go here coming up. He got the ball at the 6-yard line. Hush around the stadium. McManus, handoff, and it's going to go to Butterfield. He's going to get met at the line of scrimmage. Going to get taken down by Simmons. It's going to be 2nd and a loss of 1 there. So 2nd and goal to go here at the 7. Apologies, everyone. Just trying to keep track of the scoreboard, watching this play. Second and goal coming up. McManus under pressure, pitches it. It was a forward pass, and it's going to bring up 3rd and goal on the 7. So 3rd and goal coming up here. Apologies, everyone. Just had to make sure the scoreboard was still operational. Just keeping track of everything. Solo edition. 3rd and goal here from the 7. Got 2 receivers at the top. Bennett at the tight end. And the receiver at the bottom is Morgan. Oh, fumbled snap. McManus. End zone pass. Incomplete. 4th down. He's looking for Bennett on that one. Just could not find him. It's going to bring up 4th and goal. Converted a 4th down so far this game. Let's see if they can do it again. Sorry, they haven't converted a 4th down this game. Let's see if they can convert their first one. So 4th and goal here. McManus awaits the snap. Back here, let's see if he can pitch it. Butterfield, head of steam, to the 1, to the goal line. Short! He is short. Turnover on downs on 4th and goal. Unbelievable goal line stand by the Stars. What a stop on the goal line. 1 yard short. Wow. And down low on that stop, Darcy Mansfield. He was the first one there with the contact. The rest of the defense came over just to make sure that he was out. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 1. These are tough situations for any offense. Here goes Dodden. Going to throw it up for gunning, incomplete. Norris there on the coverage. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. So second down and 10 from the 1. See what they can do. Maskell Knight in and backfield. Donnan just got to find his way. Back to throw. Looking. Under pressure. Time runs out. Oh, what a catch. Over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete in the end. Wow, what a hit over the top. Matt King. Oh my goodness. Third and 10 coming up. Flag down in the backfield. Roughing the passer. It's going to bring up first and 10. So roughing the passer at the end of that one. Boy, oh boy. Just got to look back at this hit. I'm just watching this again. Wow. Dang, man. Matt King just absolutely hammered the receiver there gunning. But in the backfield as well, there was a roughing the passer. Yeah, Dodden was dragged down. You can see it on the replays there. So first and 10 coming up here. From the 14, back to throw. Quick one, again, they get it. Here goes a quick catch and run by Hardy. D'Alvia brings him down at the 36. A good catch and run there. So catch and run there of 20 yards. Great play from the 16 to the 36. Here it is from the 36-yard line. Maskell Knight in the backfield. 2 receivers at the top. Simmons at the H-back. Back to throw. Here goes Dodden. Quick ball. Looking for Neves. Incomplete. Second down coming up. So Dodden so far today, if my calculations and Maddie's calculations and Tyler's calculations are all blended together, about 6 for 14 at the moment. Let's see, second down coming up. He's going to throw it out here. Quick catch and run again. Here he goes. Gunning cannot get to the line to gain, but he will get a good gain. It'll be third down coming up, about 3 yards to go. Take Dodden up to 7 out of 15 today. So third and 3 coming up. Dodden back to throw, looking over the top. Gunning gets back to it. Incomplete. D'Alvia with the coverage. He came through. Big play made there by D'Alvia to get the stop. 4th and 3. Surely they'll go for it if they did last time. Fourth and 3. 2 receivers at the top. Receiver at the bottom is Hardy. Got Simmons at the H-back. Back to throw now. Dodden over the top. Incomplete. Looking for Neves. Turnover on downs. Wow. What a big play in this game. Neves just could not get a second hand to it. It'll be a turnover on downs. And the first down from the 43 for the Gladiators, only up 6-0. Let's see if they can extend the lead. They're 1 yard short from doing so on their last series. So first and 10 coming up here. Driving from the 43. Butterfield in the backfield. 2 receivers at the top. 2 receivers at the bottom. McManus awaits the snap. Going back to throw. Pitches it. Butterfield will not get back to the line. It'll be second and long after a loss of 3. So loss of 2 on that one. Bring up second down and long. See what they can do here. McManus awaits a snap. He's going to hand it off more traditionally this time, and Butterfield will get those yardage back. So it'll be 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 10 coming up here. See what they can do on this series. The Gladiators. Can the Stars get another big defensive stand? Can McManus lead this team down the field? 3rd and 10 coming up. Big play in this game. Again, we're saying that every play because every play is just so important right now. Back to throw McManus. Looking over the middle. Bennett, catch. Bennett gets over the line for the first down. He broke a couple of tackles. Dove for the line to gain, and he'll get that first down. A catch and run of 12 yards. So that will also take McManus to 7 out of 15 today, if our calculations are correct as a team. So first down coming up here. First and 10. Ball will be placed at the 33-yard line. Back to throw. McManus looking over the middle for Bennett. Incomplete. We saw him make a bit of contact at the end. Bit of contact at the end there for Maskell Knight. I think there might have been a false start or legal shift beforehand as well. Maskell Knight came through at the end. Boy, he drove his body weight in. McManus a bit shaken up. Let's see what's going on. There's a bit of a discussion from the officials. Got the flag on the field. See what it will be a legal shift against the offense. Or legal procedure against the offense there. Marching back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. As Matty C was tracking the penalty yards earlier. So that was a false start on that one. Receiver moved a little bit too early. 1st and 15 coming up. Gladiators football here from the 38-yard line. Going to bring in another quarterback on this play is Matt King, who got the interception earlier at the goal line. He's going to throw it over the middle. He completes his first pass. Oh, what a catch and run made there. Wow. Kyle Smith with a good catch and run. Wow, they really made some good yardages on that play as well. Just going to get the... So King with 1 for 1. And he got a gain of 10 on that one. To Smith. So bring up 2nd and 5 here. So 2nd down and 5. Coming up after that gain of 10 there. King still in. King pitches it. Butterfield with the run. Butterfield finding the edge for the first down to the 20. A good run there of about 7 yards to get that first down. First and 10 at the 19. So gain of 8 to bring them up here. See what they can do. And that is going to be timeout on the field. Let's see if that was the end of the quarter. Looks like both teams are switching sides. Looks like we're in for a treat. 6-0, 4th quarter coming up here. The end of the 3rd quarter. No scoring in that quarter. But both teams really trying to push it, especially the Gladiators. They came close in their last drive, went down to the 1. They've been building some momentum. 1st and 10 coming up from the 19-yard line when we get back here for the 4th. So we go 1st and 10 coming up from the 19. The Gladiators starting the 4th quarter. Gonna see, so King is gonna remain out there. Luke Hall has moved to center after the injury to Dave Francis as well. He'll be done for the day, it looks like. Let's see what goes on here. Start of the 4th quarter. Matt King awaiting snap from Hall. 2 receivers at the top. 2 receivers at the bottom. Back to throw. Here goes King. Floats it up to Bennett. Touchdown, Gladiators! Touchdown, Gladiators! What a pass there. Matt King straight to Bennett. And Bennett with a 19-yard touchdown. That will bring the score to 12-0. And looks like to go to 2. First play of the 4th quarter. Go for 2 here to try and extend the lead. McManus is back out there. But King, he has done his job. And he has got his team a score. What a ball from him. McManus looking to run it for 2. Floats forward. He dove down immediately. Ball comes out. And it's going to be no good on that attempt. So King to Bennett. Bennett having a big game today as well, receiving wise. We await this kickoff. Hall with the ball in the tee. 12-0. Let's get our guy Matty C coming back soon. $12 to nothing here. Gladiators gonna kick this one away. Hall's going to kick this one off. And here's Hardy with the return. He's going to watch that one. He's going to get it from the ground, pick it up from the 12. Gets taken down by the touchdown scorer Bennett at the 20. Be 1st and 10 coming up. So ball at the 20. The Stars need to score on this drive to keep the game alive. 1st and 10 coming up on the 21-yard line. Let's see what they can do. Dutton and this offense, they have a mountain to climb. They want to win this game and secure a playoff spot. Gonna move Hardy to the backfield. Gonna move Williams out wide. The Gladiators notice that, and they know they've got a new running back. They're going to pitch it. Here goes Gunning, actually. Gunning from the backfield. Norris with the hit. Oh, Gunning survived it. And Gunning is going to get back to the line. So 2nd and 11 coming up here. You guys notice that guy, Matty C, not here at the moment. Just ducked out for a little bit, but he'll be back by the start of the second game at the very latest. If not, back by the end of this game. So 2nd and 11 coming up. Got Williams in the backfield, back to throw Dodd and quick pass. Here goes Reese Neves in space, and he is going to get that first down, a catch of 11 yards. Great play there by Reese Neves. On the marker, gets that first down. First and 10 coming up here. It's a gain of 11 yards. So number 11, Reese Neves, moves the chains. So 2 receivers at the bottom. Receiver and tight end at the top of the screen. Here goes Dodd and quick pass. Here he is again, Reese Neves. He's going to carry a defender on his back. Oh, he fights for that first down again. What a play by Reese Neves. Wow, Dodden and Neves, the connection is going strong. Let's see what they can do. 1st and 10 coming up. Ball at the 43. They move the chains on back-to-back plays through the hands of Reese Neves. Dodden, quick pass. Here he is, Gunning. And Gunning, great run. He gets the first down. Flags come flying in, though. Could get taken back. Let's just have a look into this one. It's a block in the back. So 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Gonna repeat for first down. It'll be about 1st and 10 again. So same spot. No gain basically from the penalty, or no loss from the penalty as well. So 1st and 10 coming up after that block in the back penalty. So 1st and 10 coming up here for Dodden. Got Simmons at tight end, Maskell Knight at tight end as well. 2 receivers on the outside. Going back to throw, Dodden dancing around. He's going to run himself. Got to get past Norris. Gets the first down. He gets taken from behind, and he's going to get out at the 41. A good gain there, 14 yards for George Dodden. Good run there. 14 yards will take his total to 23 yards off 2 rushes today here for Dodden, according to our calculations across the team. 1st and 10 coming up on the 41. 2 receivers at the top, 2 receivers at the bottom. A jumbo formation, you could say, with 3 big guys in there for the Stars. Quick pass. It's going to no one, incomplete. 2nd down coming up and 10 to go. So 2nd and 10. Let's see what they can do. Need to score on this drive to make the comeback begin. $12-0. It's still doable, but with 12-minute quarters, we assume probably about 8 or so minutes left at the moment. 2nd and 10. Dodden back to throw, looking, has time. Good blocking by the O-line. He gets out of the pocket, runs, first down. He gets tackled by Norris, but not before he can get down to the 23. A gain of 18 on that run. On 2nd and 10, converts it 18 yards, first down. Big run there. Let's see what they can do again. Simmons comes off. Gonna bring in Neves again. So let's see if they target Neves again. Now they've brought him back on the field after you took a play off. Let's see. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here goes Dodden. Looking. Knees. End zone. Intercepted by King. Intercepted by King. He has done it all today. 2 interceptions. The touchdown pass as well. He has literally got them as close as possible to a win, you could say right now. What a play by King. Matt King, what a game he has had. 2 interceptions and a touchdown pass, surely in the conversations for MVP of the week. And the Gladiators get the ball around the goal line. Here it is, McManus trying to run through. Oh boy, they got him in the end. And that will be a gain of about 2 after the run. So 2nd and 8 coming on. Second and about 7 after gain of 3. So give him an extra yard than I thought. 2nd and 7. So got Butterfield in backfield. 2 receivers either side. Bennett's going to line up more as a tight end of this formation. And handoff. Butterfield. Oh, he's got to get through the first contact. He will get back some yardage, but he will lose 2 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. Third and 9 coming up here. Butterfield almost getting that back to the line. Timeouts, Gladiators. Let's see, so timeout here, 3rd down coming up. 9 yards to go after that timeout by the Gladiators. They were just a bit late in substituting off Butterfield. So they bring in Brody Norris at running back after Butterfield took a couple of shots there from Stars defense. 3rd and 9 coming up. See what McManus and this offense can do. He's going to go. He's going to take it himself. They've got to get there. Williams with the tackle. Ball comes out. Ball comes out. Dived on by the Stars in the end zone. Touchdown, UC Stars. Touchdown, UC Stars. Unbelievable hit. Brent Williams with the hit. Got the ball out. Oh, wow. What a hit. Let me just catch the number of the play who scored. It was Grant Clark. Grant Clark with the touchdown. Unbelievable. And they're back in the ball game. The Stars down 12-6. They needed something out of nothing. Unbelievable play by Grant Clark to dive on the football in the end zone. They'll bring up the 2-point conversion. The Gladiators have not converted 2 today. So this, if they get it, they just need a touchdown to win it, the Stars. Everything on the line now. This offense hasn't scored all day. Can they get it in one time to give themselves a chance? 2-point try. Gunning went in motion. He's going to get the catch. He's in. He's in for the 2. He got the 2-pointer. It is 12-8. The Stars on the comeback. A play made there by 2 veterans. Brent Williams with the hit and the forced fumble, and Grant Clark dove on it in the end zone for the touchdown. And it's going to bring it back to 12-8. Just re-watching it again. Yeah, Grant, it just bowled out of a few pairs of hands. Clark eventually fell onto it, and he got it in the end. It's 12-8. Let's see, can the Gladiators bounce back after that misfortune? Or can the Stars get the comeback going? Everything here for the kickoff is important. Will they go short? Will they go long? Dutton with the ball on the tee. See what they go with. He might be going short. Looks like he's going for that long run up, but we'll see what he goes with here. Dutton goes long with this one. And here's Brody Norris. He fielded at the 15. He's got to get something going. Oh, Norris! He has one man to beat in Dutton. He almost gets through Dutton with the contact to stop him. But Norris gets the ball to the 44. He'll bring up 1st and 10. Unbelievable return from the 15 to the 44. That was the return there, 41 yards. From Norris there. So here's King. Gets a snap, pitches it. Here's Norris again. And Norris gets taken down by Brent Williams for a loss. It'll be 2nd down and 14. No, 2nd and 12, shall I say. So loss of 2 on that one. Brings up 2nd and 12. Second and 12. Hush around the ground here, but it'll erupt real soon as King gets the snap. Hand off Norris. Going to get taken down at the line. It'll be 3rd and down here and 12 to go. 3rd and 12. So 3rd and 12 coming up here. See what they can do. Oh, they've got them on jumping. They got them jumping. It's going to be offsides against the defense, bring it 3rd and 7. Third down and 7 coming up for King. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. He's got Norris in the backfield. Awaits the snap, back to throw. Looking, up there. Bennett has to get back, incomplete. 4th down coming up. Incomplete pass there for King. His first incompletion of the day. He'll bring up 4th and 7. I think the punting unit's coming on here. And the Stars with a 3 and out. After getting a defensive touchdown, will now have the offense try and get their first touchdown of the day. And they'll try and get the win. And try and book a spot in the playoffs. So 4th and 7. They're going to bring out Hall to punt it. High snap, but he'll control it well. And he's shanked that one a little bit. It's going to bounce out around the 40. It's going to get down by Carl Smith at the 45. The Stars have 55 yards to get themselves in front. 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10 coming up from the 40-yard line in the end. They did down at the 40. So they have 60 yards to go here to get the lead and get one step closer to booking a playoff spot. Dutton back to throw, looking, floats it out there, and again, Reese Nees. Oh, he gets the catch! He has a man to beat down the left side. One more, and Norris gets the touchdown saving tackle after a 40-yard gain. Oh, what a catch and run by Reese Nees. They're running onto the football. Stars going, hurry up. Timeout on the field to the Gladiators. Just needed to stop the momentum there. Unbelievable. And this game is absolutely flipped on its head. Timeout Gladiators. They have 1 remaining, which may be huge for a comeback drive. Unbelievable. The cloud has definitely come over now. Maddie said there was no cloud cover at the start of kickoff. Now clouds are rolling in. Very cloudy day now. Hopefully Maddie can come back for the end of this one because man, oh man, this is shaping up to be a classic. Hopefully we can get our guy Maddie C up here. So 1st and 10 coming up. Ball at the 19. It was a gain of 41 to get them down here. And Maddie has come back right in time. Oh, thank goodness. He's back. All right. 1st down and 10. Oh, thank goodness, Maddie. I was doing everything by myself. Here goes Dutton. Throws it up. Oh, incomplete. Maddie C. Oh, my goodness. Do I need to fill you in on anything? Or?
Oh, I've been somewhat keeping up. What a finish to this game after the incredible touchdown on the defensive play, the 2-point conversion, and then crazy kick return. They managed to stop the ball for 0 yards, and that long play to Reese Neves gets him here inside the red zone. I have kept up. And those stadium steps...
Wow.
I'm out of breath. Incredibly dramatic now. 2nd and 10. And they are in a position where they could absolutely change the result of this game after being 12-0 down 2 minutes ago.
2nd and 10 coming up. Dutton back to throw, looking under pressure, has to bail out. Pinocchio chasing, and the throw over the middle, incomplete. There was definitely a lineman down there, Matty C.
There are flags everywhere.
You have to call that one. 72 on the Stars there. It was Lee. He just found himself a little too far down the field. Can't do that. It was an eligible man for sure.
Yeah. Wow. So the one score I missed is the Matt King pass. I caught both intercepts, but he's passed a touchdown. Am I getting you right?
Yeah, I'm not even joking, Matty C. I'm not even joking, Matty C. I had to message you. I had to message you when you had to duck out. I was like, Matty, if you come back full time, run up here, man.
Yeah.
Run up.
Yeah, I got the memo. Incredibly dramatic, and it's great to see that this game it's a pseudo playoff in a lot of ways, right?
Oh, it's offsetting. It's offsetting, Matty C. Yes.
No, so we're going to run with the incomplete pass. No, we're going to replay the down.
Replay the down. Yes.
Incredibly dramatic, right? So this is a pseudo playoff in a lot of ways, because if the Gladiators can't hold this result, then it makes it so difficult for them to claw back in a third, especially having lost 2 head-to-heads against the Stars. They'd almost have to run the table to get there, and they've got matchups still to come against both the Wolves and the Centurions. But this Stars team, they won the first time out, so if they lose this one, they're back to where they began. And it makes it a very tough hill to climb for them with the momentum going to the Gladiators. So this is a pseudo playoff, and it can't get more dramatic than this. Second and 10 to go here inside the red zone. Just minutes remaining.
Here we go. Dutton awaits the snap. Back to throw. Looking over the top. Hardy was held by Norris.
Yes, he was.
He was held by Norris, Matty C. There's no way that was not getting called.
No, and he's clapping on his way back to the huddle here. Norris, I think he knew he was beaten. So what do you do? Like, do you let him beat you for the touchdown? No, you take the penalty, and then you put the trust in the other 10 guys that they will have your back here. But now this is first down, right?
Yep.
And goal from the 9. It's a 10-yard penalty.
And I don't know if you caught this one, Matty C, but the Gladiators in this part of the field was stopped at the 1 on 4th and goal. So how big was that? How big was that when Butterfield got stopped there? That was an incredible play. I think Valadez was on that one for the stop. Here goes the pitch. It's going to be whistled. It's going to be a false start. It's going to be a false start. So, Matty, I don't know if I've kept track of stats as best as I can.
You're doing incredibly well.
I've tried, so it's not going to be like fully fleshed out. But look, we got our guy Tyler. He's going to do the stats after the game. Honestly, though, considering the implications at the moment, I think Matt King definitely has a case for MVP. Let's see if he has one more stop in him. He did save 2 touchdowns already, and he's thrown 1 as well.
Yeah, that touchdown, the intercept down here in the red zone just before, wild. Absolutely wild here in the fourth quarter, considering he took one in the first quarter when the Stars had that amazing first drive, 2 first downs. They were on their way in. They looked set. And he takes his intercept on his goal line. So he's had a day. Dutton, ready to get this ball, man. Let's go.
So first and goal to go here from the 13. Back to throw, over the side. Knees with the catch. He turns upfield. He is going to get taken down just short of the goal line at the 5.
Yeah, and they're going to rule that it's a complete pass. He did lose possession as he hit the ground, but he'd already made the catch, and he was already down as that ball comes out. This is incredibly exciting now. Is it going to mark? It looks like shorter than that. It looks like it's going to be about the 6.
Yeah.
And this will be second down now. They've chewed off a bit of that after they lost the penalty yardage. Took them out to the 14. So I reckon it's going to be about a 6-yard gain for Reece Neves. His 6th catch of the day. He's having a day.
Wow, he has. And the big playability has been huge.
79 yards in receiving.
Wow.
Fantastic. What a day.
Yes, and we could have missed a couple, but I'm sure Tyler got you in the meantime, and then I had to fill in.
Big thank you to El Presidente for trying to keep up, and yourself. It seems like you've just been running everything. You might be MVP of the week.
And Gunning goes in motion. Dutton, floating, end zone, incomplete. Was there a push at the end as well?
There is a flag on the far side for offense for the defense. This is going to bring it half the distance to the goal. Second down and 3. It was just one of the linemen on the edge set up over the... You're not allowed closer to the other team than the length of the ball. That's called a neutral zone. And if you're in that, then you are going to attract a penalty.
So second and goal, Matty C, as you said, from the 3-yard line. Seasons are on the line right now.
They are. And this is so incredibly exciting because, like, we've seen the Gladiators have stopped drives this close before. The Stars need it like never before. It doesn't get much more dramatic than this.
Second down coming up. Let's see what they can do. Hush around the ground.
It's quiet,
Just
isn't it?
in time for this big play. Dutton back to throw, looking right side, end zone. Norris with the pick. Norris got his foot down, run on the line.
I think he got both down. They're
Did
talking
he get
about
there?
it.
You only need one down. It's the college rule.
I think he got them both down.
Interception!
Bang.
It's a touchback! The Gladiators survive at the back of the end zone, Brody Norris. Oh, what a play by him, Matty C.
Unbelievable. And he saw that the whole way. Dutton did the right job, getting the ball nice and high because he wanted to be a jump ball in back of the end zone. But Norris always had the field position and Gunning was turning. So it was going to be a tough play for Gunning and he couldn't disrupt the pass. Norris held on, survived the ground and may have just got the Gladiators to survive week 6.
Wow, and they could get their first win of the season. I don't know how. I haven't seen the 2-minute warning yet, man. I don't know, Matty C. I haven't seen that 2-minute warning. So it's not close to kneel down range yet. And the Stars have turned the ball over on last drive. They stopped them on third down, got the ball back. The drive before, of course, Grant Clark scooped that fumble up in the end zone.
Yeah, so their defense will be playing with the tails up. They may be able to bail out the offense here, but they have lost 20 yards of field position because here we are out at the edge of the 20. They did not let up any yards after that amazing kick return. See if they can keep them stuffed for 0 yards here as well.
McManus back to throw, looking over the middle. Oh, he's got Bennett on the right side. Bennett breaks one tackle. Bennett down to the 40. What a run by Will Bennett after the catch.
Unbelievable. If you needed a 22-yard catch to get you out of your own end, keep the clock running and put some buffer between you and danger, that is the play. And Bennett, beautiful job, plucks the ball out of the air and then starts looking for violence. Who can I throw out of my way to make more yardage? Incredible play by Bennett.
And McManus, we've seen him do it with his legs today, 21-yard touchdown. He actually had another run. I don't know if you saw it, Matty. We broke 2 sacks and got the first down as well.
That touchdown run to start the scoring as well just shows Bailey McManus is growing in confidence. I'm so excited to see that for this young man. He hasn't exactly had the smoothest road as a starting quarterback this year. It's fantastic to see the growth.
Playing very close to the line of scrimmage here, the Stars. They're going to rush the running back. Wow, they got the penetration. And guess who? Grant Clark with the first hit. And the rest of the line got the stop for a loss of 2.
Yeah, and it wasn't just that one got through and created pressure. It was that once one got through, the only way to turn was to another one. And by the time that he'd identified that, there was a third one through there. So it was a leaky pocket.
Matty, can Wilson Centurions get better than this? Because, wow, it'll be a very hard game to top today.
Well, considering got to half-time in danger of not having any scoring at all almost, and then here we are with this drama right at the end, all this scoring and all this tussle for position and possession. Mate, it is a thrilling finish to this, and we've only got a few minutes left.
Here we go, 2nd and 12. Just had a moment to catch our breaths here. Oh, McManus fumbled the snap, and he is going to lose 4 yards.
Yeah, safety first though, man, right? You just fall on it. We've still got possession. Clock's still running, forcing you to use your timeouts. 2 minutes warning. Here we go. This is it. This is go time now. You need a big stop here. This is 3rd and about 6 or 7. You have to stop them. They are going to punt this ball away if you can stop them now.
Yes, 3rd and 16, shall I say, Matty C. Yeah, so it is after losing 6 yards on the last 2 plays. Here it is. Game on the line, 3rd and 16. Everything to play for. Your defense has done their job. They've stopped the opposing offense all day. Both teams with one timeout. Oh no! That one's gone over! Butterfield has to pick it up. He's going to have to try and get some yardage back. Williams with the hit. And a flag down at the end.
Okay, so we'll see what that is, but it's not looking good for the Stars.
Oh,
the block going the wrong way. Oh, this could be anything, actually, man. There's a few things going on.
Wow.
Flags from different officials also make this complicated.
I don't know about this one, Matty. I think there might have been a block by... I saw some Gladiators and...
There was a throw out of arms by one of the Gladiators defenders here, offensive line here to say, well, hang on, thinking that flag might be on him coming back and blocking the other direction, because you've got to be careful about an illegal block or a blindside block once the play turns around and all of a sudden you've got your offensive line running back to its own goal line.
Yeah, it's wow, Matty. This is huge. This is huge. Gosh, I feel for the officials here, Matty. It's a tough call to make.
It's a tough call. It's a tense situation.
2 minutes left, and it's a one-score game.
Yeah, and this is going to matter, right? This is a very tense situation.
It's the hardest call of the year by far for any of the officials. It'd be 4th down. Everything was after the play and offset.
Yeah, so there was enough unnecessary roughness and unsportsmanlike that anyone's first penalty, fine. Nothing too untoward there, and no reason for further discipline. But we're just going to take the result of the play because the play had already completed. So this is going to be a punt for Luke Hoare, who's standing on his 10-yard line at the moment with his heels on that line. Ball's going to be snapped from the 23.
Wow.
If you get a good return here, game on. Game on!
Here we go. Under 2 minutes left. Here we go. Hall gets a low snap. Oh, he's just going to dive on it. They're going to have 4 plays from the 10.
That is incredibly bad fortune to get such a difficult snap. And Hall, what more can you do if you pick it up? Now you're in danger of a live ball situation. You're unprepared. You take contact. You might lose the ball. Best thing you can do is fall on it, and it is the best of a bad set of options.
And they have had 3 interceptions off Dutton today, Matty C.
Oh, my gosh.
Can they find one more or turnover on downs or something, anything to stop them here?
Is it horrendous that your best situation here was for Luke Hall to take a negative 13-yard run, essentially, and turn the ball over on that spot? The ball is a Visa card away from the 10-yard line here. They're going to call it 1st and goal. Dutton, here is your chance, brother.
1st down, goal to go. Dutton running out of time, gets past Hawk. Oh, he gets past another. He gets it back to the line. He'll be out of bounds.
And D'Alvia was not letting him get past him. He's been on the bench for 2 weeks. He's fresh, he's fit, and he is ready to hit. And he just carries Dutton over that sideline. Good idea to get to that sideline, though, because it stops that clock.
But they lose 1 yard after that hit from D'Alvia. Be 2nd and goal here from the 11. 11 yards away from the playoffs.
Yeah.
And 11 long yards here for the Gladiators.
It really puts them in the box seat if they can get this touchdown. They got 2 wins clear, and they're both head-to-head wins over this Gladiators team, so it would really force the Gladiators to flip it around. But if you can get the win, you hold on here, and brings everything back to level.
The pitch. Here he is on his return, Brent Williams. Oh, what a stop. What a stop. It'll be 3rd down. Coming in over the top there, Kane Mills with the big hit. Brody Norris with the big hit too. 3rd down, clock is running. They have to keep it going. Dutton is hurrying his troops back to the line. They're switching it up. Can they get a snap off in time? Timeout. Timeout.
Defense.
Defense. And that's the last one. Oh, Matty, let's take. I think we need to take some breaths now.
Have a second. Yeah, that was intense right there, intense and great contact. I don't have 68, but 68 holding on to Brent Williams as he turned that corner, gave Kane Mills that clean shot to try and stop his yardage. He got back to the line, no more 0-yard gain for Brent Williams on that one, but kept him in bounds. The importance of that can't be understated because it does mean that the clock was running. They lost extra time. They did call their own timeout, though, because they wanted to give themselves the best chance to have the best look at how to stop this important 3rd down play. You're going for it on 4th down, though, so consider this a 2nd down as a defensive coordinator, right? They are 100% going for it on 4th down, so you need 2 good plays here, and you need a good hard look at what they're coming out with.
Wouldn't it be a time for a guy like Panaccio, Hall, King to really step up right now? They've been making plays all game up there, especially the first couple guys I'm talking about, making some pressure on the front 7, and King getting the ball at the back end. Got Bennett back there now as well. Bennett really going to have to play a ball hawking role. It's going to be 3rd down. Goal to go here from the 11.
Here we go. All the chips, 2 plays.
The Glads are showing blitz. Back to throw. Dutton
Here they
looking over the middle. Is he in? Is he in?
Watch for it. Watch
I
for
don't
that.
know if he
Watch
got
for the
it.
signal.
I think he was pushed out the end zone.
The near line judge was waving out.
They're going to discuss this. Oh, gosh. That last call is big. This one's even bigger, Matty C.
So Will Thompson's this near line judge. He was waving that he's out, but we've
He's
got
in!
the call.
He's in! Touchdown, Stars! Touchdown, Stars! They're in front out of nowhere. They did it, Matty C. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, George Dutton, most important pass of his season. Unbelievable. He gets that ball right to only person who could have caught this was Clayton Gunning. He does get his
got
left
that
foot down. We've had a chance to review the footage. He gets his left foot down inside the field. Great work by the defender to try and force him over the back line of the end zone, but just not enough. And Clayton Gunning survives the ground. They have a 14-12 lead, a chance here to put a little more distance and make a field goal, an improbable field goal as it is in the first place, and not even an issue. If you can get out to a 4-point lead, you are forcing this Gladiator side to do something incredible from the kickoff and something very fast after it.
Wow, Matty C. What a game this turned out to be. Wow, the fourth quarter really came to life. It felt like the Gladiators had the stranglehold. But Matty, this Stars team fought and fought and fought. And now, Matty, that defensive pressure, I talked about that defensive line being a star-studded defensive line for the Stars. That pressure really forced a lot of mistakes from the Gladiators in this fourth quarter.
I mean, it has been kind of a game of momentum, right? I thought they had lost that momentum when they got that wonderful defensive touchdown, but the kickoff coming way back over halfway, I thought, gee, that might just be the death knell for the Stars. They've managed to do two incredible sets of things on defense. First one, 0 yards from that. Second one, managing to get an incredible stop on fourth down where they lost 13 yards on the play, gave them all the opportunity they needed. And here they are, 14-12 in the lead. Dutton ready to put this beyond doubt.
So all set now. Here the throw. Oh, Gunning. He caught the touchdown, but just couldn't get that catch there, Matty, as Dutton rifled that out. It's going to be 14-12. Yeah, we don't know. It'll probably be Luke Hall who'd have the game on his boot. If it comes down to a field goal, Matty, you would say the punter, you'd want him to
got to think about it now. You got to think about it. Who's my best field goal kicker? You probably haven't worried about a situation like this coming up until now. And I'd love to be inside Jesse Dates' head right now, the head coach for the Gladiators. I'd love to be in his head. He's looking calm, amazingly, but I bet you it's racing inside that brain. His hamster will be on the wheel.
Wow, just got to watch that touchdown again, right under the goalpost, Matty C. Wow.
Just watching Jesse Day too. He's talking with Bailey McManus about how fast to get a spike in and how to go about making that play happen. They're talking about what the call is going to be. Oh, I love watching the sidelines at moments like this.
This is it, Matty C. What do the Gladiators have? Their season is on the line. You can't think there's more than a minute left now.
I mean, gee, it makes the mountain so much taller to climb for the Gladiators to get a playoff spot now. But, gee, wouldn't it have made that whole situation completely different if they were able to hang in or if Gunning was ruled out? Like, it's just such a game of inches.
Big kickoff. We saw a good return last time. They're going to watch this one go for a touchback.
Gee,
Wow.
and would that have been the preferable option? Do you want it to go for touchback and know you get 25 free yards, but you've capped your ceiling for how far up the field you could have gone?
Yeah.
Or is that the safer play? You're not putting the ball in a live ball situation where there's a risk of a turnover? Which would you have preferred, do you think?
Wow, Matty, I'm just glad we just have a good matchup. I'm so lost now. I would have let.
I wanted the return. I
wanted
would have wanted a
Norris,
return.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I wanted it in Norris's hands.
Yeah, well, it was
You got
Kyle
me,
Smith who was under that one. I still wouldn't have minded seeing him with the ball.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But Norris on that last return almost broke through for what would have been probably a game-winning touchdown. Now they find themselves in a spot out of nowhere, Matty C. The Gladiators have watched the win slip through their hands, but they still have one more chance to regain it. Here's McManus. He's been doing well all day, especially with his legs. Can he get something done with his arm? Back to throw, looking, rolling right, throwing it up there, incomplete.
Yep. Safety first. Safety first. He didn't have any options. They were trying to flood that side a bit. and just throw it harmlessly at the feet of the receiver in the area because you know can't be intercepted, stops the clock.
2nd and 10 from the 25. They need 75 yards for the touchdown for the win. You'd say for the win for a field goal, Matty C. Probably want to get the ball to the 10-yard line.
You got to move it a long way, right? Because even a 30-yard kick in this level is a difficult kick. We've seen that. We've tried it both.
Yes. And they're going to pass it. Smith, it was just too short for him.
Yeah.
And on coverage there, Matty sees Mansfield had a big 4th down stop to stop them at the goal line at the 1.
Yeah. Now, look, I wonder about that too because the Smith's body language after that play makes me wonder if there's an option there. And Smith took the option to go along, but McManus thought the option there was to pull up because that ball was well behind where Smith was, but it was about where he was standing at the time. He threw it. So whether McManus thought that was meant to be a button hook.
So 3rd and 10 coming up. Time is not on their side, and the downs are not on their side now. Here
Good pressure,
it is.
good pressure.
McManus rolls right. He's got to get his feet set. He throws it. Bennett! He gets down at the 45. He's out of bounds at the 44. 1st down, Matty C. 19-yard gain.
Yeah, excellent. And that is a smart play. You know the defense is going to play a little soft, give you some room underneath. You just catch it and find a sideline, get out of bounds. Very smart play by young Will Bennett, showing a bit of veteran savvy there.
And Will Bennett, Matty C, has had a big game receiving.
Yeah, I've got him on 6 catches already, and he's north of 70 yards. So he's looking pretty good out there today. It's been definitely his best game as a receiver.
We've been waiting for it too. I feel
it's
like
about time.
He had to just get the ball in his hands, Matty, and he's shown why we've been hyping him up, despite the lack of stats in the last few weeks. You should say. They've moved us up. Wait, let me see. Yeah, they're moving this up, Matty C. There's a penalty as well.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 15. Little something after the play.
Wow. This is huge.
Little something after the play because now we're on the 41 going in. Gee,
I was not paying
25 yards puts you in a spot where you could deign to imagine having a crack.
Here it is. 1st and 10. They've got 4 downs. Don't think they have over a minute left.
And no timeouts. We know they've used their last timeout.
Back to throw. Here goes McManus looking. Pressure from Simmons! Simmons strips it! Picked up. He's got to go a long way to O-lineman. But
Clock's
they've got to
running.
get back. They've got
Clock's
to get
running.
back. No, they've got an injured player. This is the worst time.
And there's going to be a 10-second run-off to start this play because you can't benefit from an injured player, but you do need to attend to the injured player, right? So staying down because you're hurt, it's important to do that for your own self-preservation, but it stops the clock while this happens. But the thing that then equalises that is that they know it would take around 10 seconds at best for a team to get to the line, get set up, get their positions, hold for a second before they could run a play. So that will come off the clock before we start the next play.
Unbelievable from Simmons, though, Matty C. We've seen this before in the Capital Bowl to win the championship for the Wolves. Now we're seeing it for him on the Stars to potentially book a playoff spot. The clock is running. 2nd down coming up here. 17 yards to go.
Here we go.
This is it. The ball game. All the marbles on the line. McManus back to throw.
snap.
He's got to look for it. Going Smith's way. Incomplete.
Yeah, and that was always going to be out.
There's a flag by the quarterback. There's a flag by the quarterback.
He got hit. He got hit very hard as he was throwing. And we'll see whether it's just about it being dangerous, unnecessary roughness.
I think this might be on the offense. Let me see. It's going against the offense.
Yeah, it's against the offense. Holding.
And that's it. That's got to be it, Matty C. That's huge. 27. 2nd and 27.
And McManus is hurt, so he's come from the field.
Here he is, Matt King. We've seen him do it with the deep ball in this game before. Game on the line, season on the line, playoffs on the line. Can he do it again?
Here we go. I mean, it's a guy's quite experienced. We've seen him play in the New South Wales League. He's seen things before. It's not like he's a nobody quarterback.
Matt King,
terrible snap. He's down. And the clock runs. The clock keeps running.
And the Gladiators got to get back. There's no time.
It's over.
There's no time. The Stars win. The Stars win. An amazing comeback in the 4th quarter. Unbelievable, Matty. unbelievable. The Stars were down 12-0. They have come back from the death, and they have probably secured themselves a playoff spot.
They probably have, you know. Now all of a sudden you go to 2 wins, 4 losses. With Gladiators, they've now had all 6 starts, the losses. It's a very big hill to climb, knowing they've got 3 games to go. They're going to have to win all 3. They're just going to have to win all 3. They meet the Stars back here on this field in 2 weeks, but just winning one of those other games won't be enough because they'll have had 2 losses to the Stars.
Oh, wow. And
like that stand down here with that touchdown pass to Clayton Gunning, 1 foot down in the end zone, that is the difference between being level pegging and being in an incredibly big hole. It's such a game of small margins with such big implications, and we knew that coming into today, and we could not have got a more grandstand way of seeing that play out.
That was unbelievable, Matty C. This is why we love football.
This is, and you get a performance like Matt King, right? 27. He throws a touchdown. He has 2 intercepts. He's in there on the last play, and he gets a horrible snap. He has to dive on the ball for safety. But like in any other situation, if they win this game, he's the player of the game by a country mile. But now you've got to really consider someone in the Stars here for a game-winning performance, right?
Wow, yeah.
And who has that?
I'd give it to the whole D-line, honestly.
Is it the D-line? Is it Reece Neves? Is it the fumble return for Grant Clark? Where do you even look?
I mean,
is it a wonderful awareness of the receiver with the foot down in the end of the end zone, Clayton Gunning? Is it George Dutton?
Wow.
Those long running plays to keep those drives going. You could look in about 12 places.
Yeah, they had a whole team performance. I'd honestly say, Matty C, when you bring back guys like Brent Williams and Sam Simmons on that D-line, put Tyreek Lee there, boy, they have such a good D-line now. They put so much pressure on the Gladiators, and the Gladiators held up to it until the 4th when it all broke down. Oh, wow, you got to feel for the Gladiators. It's one thing. I just got to say, Matty, it's really hard. You'd feel like you blew that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think you do.
It's a really hard one. You had the game won. And boy, that is the toughest feeling, Matty C.
Yeah, there are a couple of moments there where they could probably put it to bed. There's going to be some really, really disappointed fellas in that Gladiators camp.
Yeah.
When you're up 12-0 in the 4th quarter, you'd like to think that you'll be able to get that thing closed, and they will be very sore about that result. That's really going to shake this club up a bit this week, I think.
I think maybe the biggest play of the game was maybe, apart from the touchdowns at the end by the Stars, Matty C, that tackle by Darcy Mansfield on the 1, that would have closed the game for the Gladiators if they got in. Butterfield was turning that corner, but Mansfield and Valadez, they were there, Matty C. And really, the whole team just came through as well. That goal line stand really started it.
That is funny, isn't it? It's such a momentum game that you go ahead and do something like that to keep yourself in it. Then you get the incredible defensive play to get you on the board.
Yeah.
And then you've got some confidence. You go and convert the 2-pointer. Then you got this wonderful stop straight after the kickoff. It's a 50-yard return. You're in your own end defensively, and then you give them 0 yards. Their offense got 0 yards after that return. Then you drive all the way down and throw an intercept. Oh my gosh, you think the game's over again, but then you manage to drive them backwards from there, and you're now starting on the 10 on the way. The momentum was backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards.
Yeah,
it's just you are not going to find a finer exhibition of the way that momentum can work. And here we are. This is 2 teams they're not the top 2 teams in the league, and we got that. The next game is the top 2 teams. What are we going to be in for?
I don't know if anything can beat that, Matty. See, that has to be game of the year. That was game of the year for me. I have to say, by far.
You want to follow that act?
I mean, that's a lot. That's a big ask for the Saints and the Wolves to really follow what the Stars and Gladiators just put on today. That was. Matty C, it has to be game of the year. It came down to the last minute. And Gunning with the touchdown. And, wow. The Stars, Matty C. We have to talk about the story behind this team. I mean, it's a team that's been fighting and fighting and fighting for years. For the last 2 years they've been in since they came back. And really, they pushed through, Matty C. So much adversity. They've done so much good work off the field. They got a full off-season from Coach Matt Marshall. You can see the confidence in this team. You can see the belief in this team come out in this fourth quarter today.
Yeah, we were talking to Matt Marshall before the game. He said, look, we win this one today. We're well ahead of where I thought we would be. We're not getting ahead of ourselves. We know that this Gladiators team has had this circled since week one. We know we're going to get their best shot. We know that they're going to be really hungry for this. We saw that the entire way. Even when things went against them at the end, they were trying with everything. And there's going to be some pretty disappointed folks in this Gladiators team. There's going to be some pretty elated folks in this Stars team. And mate, the way this has shaken the league up, I'm just looking forward to seeing these two teams again in 2 weeks' time because, I mean, we knew it was going to be a grudge match today. I think it's only going to be double that next time we see them.
Yeah. Well, 3 weeks' time, shall I say. There's a bye-in between next week as well. So both teams going to bye week. A big win there by the Stars, Matty C. Unbelievable. We'll be back in about 15 minutes after that insane game. We'll be back for the big game here. The Centurions and the Wolves. We will see you guys then. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, yes.
Yeah, nice. I'll total up some stats and stuff later on. I'll watch.